Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, Ultimate Autographs universe, and welcome to UA in the AM. We're going to get to a little ripping and sipping, a little waking and breaking here on opening day, baby. It's finally here. All spring, we've trudged through it, even though technically most of spring training doesn't happen in the spring. You got your hosts here, Rip Camelucci, Mike Napolitano, my co-host and producer. Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I am so good knowing that baseball is back. Despite being a White Sox fan, we know it's going to be a tough season already from the get-go. I saw something today that said eliminated from the postseason, which is probably true. But
An
it's fine.
annual
It is
joke. We see it every year. Hardy, har.
Yeah. I'm okay with it, though. I'm going to the game today on behalf of WRMN, so it'll be a good one. And
In an
I'm excited.
official capacity.
Yeah, I'll still be wearing the jersey, though. I won't look super official. I'm not going to be in the press box, but I'm just there on their behalf covering the game. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
I'm excited for my O's as well. They have all these young prospects that you hope can make that jump this year.
Yeah.
I made a decision to not speak in a Balmer accent for the entire episode. So you're welcome, everybody. Good morning yourselves. Welcome in to the UA break room here in the village of Burr Ridge, Illinois. Please sound off. Let us know how you're doing this morning. If you woke up on the right side or wrong side of the bed, what you had for breakfast, and what you're looking for in the break room today. I'm just going to go ahead and pop the live break page in the chat from the jump, just so we are all on the same page. It looks like there's something in there that I maybe refreshed a little too early, but let's go Cubs. Let's go National League. Happy opening day, guys. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I refreshed my chat, so I can't exactly see Shire Piper, I believe. Either way, let's go National League. I'm a Marlins fan of the National League, so I don't exactly have a lot of jerseys for them. I guess I should have a Jeff Conine jersey, but hey, yeah, man, I do love those White Sox Southside jerseys. They're straight up the coldest jerseys in the league. Speaking of jerseys, it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday.
Yeah.
And everyone apparently knows that. We don't need to tell anybody because we got a pre-fill right off the gate.
Yeah. Buying up in those jersey spots. Although, guys, remember, it is if you buy 5 items in one order, you get that 6th jersey break free. So you can't buy 3 here and 2 here.
It has to be in the same order. Add that 6th item as the jersey break, and it will ring up as free.
We do have a couple of, not in this break, but we do have a couple of newbies to the chat. So
Welcome.
Let us know how you found us, but you'll get a chance to see how it works. But yeah, if you want to get in that jersey promo, that is how you get 5 spots in one order. The 6th spot is a jersey spot free. And those 5 spots, they don't have to be in the jerseys. They could be anywhere else. We have a lot of heat on this board, so my guess is you're going to want to take those 5 spots elsewhere. But hey, if the jerseys are your calling, it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday on this opening day. So we are excited to bring you that. Yes, these Southside jerseys are very nice. This is Luis Robert, the only jersey in my closet that is a current player still. Yeah, it's a painful couple of years for these White Sox fans, but
when they first came out with those jerseys, and because we were just talking about this before we went on air, I was like, those are dope. This is like a bootleg from the flea market type of jersey that looks better than the actual jerseys they're wearing.
Right? Yeah.
And 1,000%, like, that is the energy that those are putting out there. Now, it doesn't help that they also put a bootleg from the flea market product out on the field as well. But,
yeah, that's
you know,
true.
we're all doing what we can. You know, we're all having a good time.
And listen, they're going to come out with new ones this year. The Orioles came out with new ones as well. I don't think the White Sox new ones are going to top these. It's hard
It's
to.
tough. It's
But
like when the
you
Heat
guys-
came out with the Vice jerseys. It's like, yeah, no wonder they did like 5 different colorways of that because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, what do we have next? A cereal ransom note?
I liked the Orioles series Connect.
Yes.
But then they're also coming out with those all orange uniforms this year, which many people have already equated to
Yeah.
jumpsuits. But I do like them. I do
yeah.
like orange in a baseball team.
There's a lot of interesting colorways that they've been experimenting with this year. I'm looking at UC, or the most recent years, I'm looking at Seattle.
Yeah.
Let's do a little housekeeping. Let's find out what our dice rolls are going to be, what our chase is going to be. I've already locked one in for the chase, but we're going to add a special bonus chase because you may look at the live breaks page and feel like there might be something missing. Certain things are not included.
Interesting.
And when we get through that mini, we may have some new folks entering the chat. And by new folks, I mean a new series. So let's go ahead. We need 6 or higher. 6 or higher. That'll do it. 11. Colorado Shire Piper. That's who commented earlier at work this morning. So going to be in and out of the chat today. Hoping for the double minis to get filled. Looking for a Phil Simms today. I'm on the same page as you, Colorado Shire Piper. Grab that Brady. You got the Brady last night. Well, thanks for making our jobs harder today. But thanks for also popping in.
Congratulations.
I would also be right back in here if I hit the Brady last night too, man.
Hell yeah.
It felt like I was destined to open that, but I was not. So, you know, it is what it is. Thanks for coming back, Shire Piper.
That's
okay.
probably Christian, I think, in there. Or unless that is Charles, but I've seen Charles in here before. So, yeah, those minis, there's 4 to go, guys. So jump in there. We will also have the jersey break for you right away this morning.
We just need to fill 2 mini breaks, and then we move on to green. Not that these aren't green pastures, but again, a little bit more topical pastures, I'd say. And let's figure out what our chase wheel spin will be. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Minis are going to be on that chase wheel spin. Again, I mean, Shire Piper said it better than I could. Let's close out those minis, and I'm on the same page. So if we get minis on here, we're going to respin because they're already going to be on there. I could have just taken them off, but what are you going to do? Can't miss minis and jerseys. So minis and the can't miss minis and jerseys, which
I like that.
when you see can't miss in the name of a series, they're not pulling your leg, folks. They mean it. Every hit, you cannot miss. You can't go wrong into the minis. So let me just find my chase. Let's go. Minis and can't miss. Sweet. Well, like we said, we already have a pre-fill for that jersey because it is Thirsty Jersey Thursday. So if you are Ryan McCall, Patty Lopez Sepero, or Gary Marvin, please drop me a box number for the first jersey break. There we go. I got that in the chat. So please, I very mindfully and dutifully have the ticker, the crawl up here. So as you see, we have our jersey selection, 6 through 9, nice, and 19 or 20. So Ryan, Patty, or Gary, if you're in here, by all means, please. Gary, asking for the wheel. The wheel was a big winner yesterday. So we will go to the wheel to figure out what we're pulling, and we will likely have to go to the number picker possibly after that. But we are spinning this wheel, and it is 30. 30, closest thing we have to that is 20. So let's go. I can go ahead and grab that. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here. All right, 20. 19, 20, right from the bottom. We started from the bottom. And that's it. We haven't moved. We're still at the bottom.
No, that's not true. Too much heat for us to be at the bottom here.
Oh, that's right. How do you know I wasn't talking about the White Sox?
Oh, well, then, yeah, we're at the bottom. Yeah,
All right. Let me go ahead and update my ticker here. Jerseys. Boom. Bada boom. Bada bing. We're going on a fling. I don't know. I'm not a rapper. You can't expect me to rap. Let's get these names in the randomizer. And we are 11. 11.
That's a lot.
Man, my index finger is going to get a workout today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. All right. Gary Marvin, going to be in that NFC North spot. NFC South, also Gary Marvin. Ryan McCall in the NFC East, Patty in the NFC West, Gary in the AFC North, and Ryan McCall in the AFC Southeast and West. Hey, good luck, everybody.
I'm excited.
You know what
to
I'm
see.
looking for out of these jerseys?
Are you looking for the Brian Dawkins?
No.
The Gale Sayers?
Yes.
The Randall Cunningham?
Oh, sure. Actually, yes, all of them. Well, you said the first one.
There it is.
And here's the first one. It's Brian Dawkins on that beautiful Eagles green jersey. Oh, Weapon X. And no, we're not talking about, or that was Powerpuff Girls Secret Ingredient X, was it? Or was, yeah, they didn't have a Weapon X. They had an Ingredient X or something. This is Weapon X, Brian Dawkins. The farthest thing from a Powerpuff Girl is scary.
They had Chemical X.
Chemical
That's
X.
what it was,
Thank you. You know, which may be part of the compound within Weapon X. We don't really know. The professor could have been getting up to stuff. But yeah, man, Brian Dawkins, legendary free safety. You got the Beckett. You got the Beckett cert right there on the bottom. Yeah, congratulations. That is going to, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to get my divisions right today. NFC East.
There you go.
Ryan McCall. McCall's it for himself. Ryan McCall, congratulations. The legendary Brian Dawkins on the beautiful. This is this is a good Eagles jersey right here. This is beautiful. It's got that deep green to it. It's a classy green, you know?
It is. I really do appreciate the Eagles green, especially, you know, not just because they're Super Bowl champions this year, but because of the fact that they're just a clean jersey to wear. You're going to see one of these out no matter where you are, even if you're not in Philly.
Philly travels, man.
Yeah.
Philadelphians, they travel, man.
And Dawkins, I mean, a heck of a player. I mean,
Well,
that's a huge hit off the bat right here in the morning. Again, you're staying with the headliners here.
Oh,
Rip.
did I hit another headliner, Mike?
Yeah,
Is that
you
what
did.
I did? I hit another headliner? Oh, darn.
Yep.
Oh, darn. Take it off the board.
Just saying, Rip pulls nothing but headliners, so get in here in the early morning shows. You're going to get some headliners.
Look, that's not me saying that, all right? I'm not one to toot my own horn, but toot toot. Congratulations, Ryan. Love all around. Thank you, Colorado. Yeah, so let's go ahead and, you know, we got to break out the, you know, we started off with a break. You know, that's the equivalent of kicking it off with a bang here.
Yeah.
Let's check out what we got going on the break page. Why don't we? All right, let me refresh because I'm sure stuff is moving and grooving here early in the morning. Let's go top to bottom, tippy top to bitty bottom. I don't know. It works. It works. So we got some pairings going on. Diamonds are paired. It's the where we got Gratz from Gary there. Yeah, we got the red zone and play action paired off here. 1 from the old, 3 from the new. Let's take a look at that new. My goodness. I'll just go, yeah, again, I'll keep the top to bottom going. We got the neon Deion Sanders on the Flash. That's appropriate if you ask me. Flash Cowboys looking beautiful with that deep, deep royal blue. Bijan Robinson, one of the best young running backs in the league here on the Atlanta Falcons chrome speed flex, black visor, absolutely gorgeous piece right there. That's a long-term hold. Nick Bosa on the Clips. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the Speed Flex with that light blue visor. Woo, woo. Baker Mayfield on the Flash. Bucks. Terrell Davis on the alternate throwback blue. Right, yeah, we pretty much still have everyone in here. So everyone I'm saying is still there. What else do we got here? Kurt Warner on the throwback Rams. Don't have, yeah, the Jefferson got pulled last night. Andre Johnson. Absolute Texans legend wide receiver, also from the U on the Flash Texans lid. And then I feel like we see a lot of gorgeous Barry Sanders lids here in the room. And this one is no exception. Barry Sanders on the two-tone Hydro Speed Flex with the matching it's like a Eclipse Speed Flex Hydro. There's so much going on with the visor. Pretty sure I see a matching chin strap in there. Let's just take a look here. Motown Monster inscription. Barry Sanders, you so flashy here. Hall of Fame sticker on the back. What do I say about something like this, Mike? Bees and dubs. And
whistles.
Bells and whistles. This is beautiful. This is just straight up beautiful. It's got the carbon fiber Hydro Flex pattern on the face mask as well. Motown Monster, my goodness. Yeah, you got on the back all this beautiful stuff. The American flag on the rubber, not just the sticker. Got the number. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. And then, yeah, our secondary headliners, we have breakout wide receiver, Ladd McConkey, Jerry Jeudy, Herschel Walker, James Cook, the touchdown monster right there, talking about monsters. And in the old diamonds, we still have this absolutely beautiful, cold as ice, George Kittle on the slate with the gray and the gold contrasting beautifully. That's what's up in the diamonds. We have just absolute beautiful fire and heat in the diamonds. And again, they are paired. So the quad is a 3-in-1 new and old. What do we got? College. As Colorado Shire Piper pointed out, hit that Brady Speed Flex. Great for you. I mean that. That rules. You should still be flying high off that. Big Blue. Well, it doesn't mean we lack for anything else. Literally, all the other Speed Flexes are in there, except for also the A.J. Brown. So call me a liar, believe it or not. But we saw the Baker on the Oklahoma Speed Flex, Boomer Sooner. The Saquon Barkley with the absolutely clean, spring clean Penn State helmet right here. And the just sick. It's so sick. A little flyleaf for you here in the morning. Adrian Peterson, the Oklahoma, the Minnesota Vikings, the Vikings match face mask contrasting with that just darked out visor. Absolutely great. Charles Nelson, yeah, we'll take a look and see if you're in the can't miss. We will get there. I got Mike updating the board so he could take a little look-see in just a moment. But if you bought in, I'm sure you're all set to be in there. And yeah, a lot of great stuff left in the college. The ratios in the college are bananas. 16 boxes left, 11 headliners left.
Yeah, Charles, I do have you in that can't miss.
Beautiful. And Mike, I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you could do a little quick maths for us on those college ratios. 11 headliners, 16 total boxes left. Like, right? Yeah, you heard the man just do an oof there.
Yeah, so, yeah, just what you said. 16 boxes, 11 headliners. I off the top of my head, I can't think of the percentage. I'm going to have to use a calculator. But, I mean, that means only 5 boxes don't have headliners in it? That's crazy.
Bananas. Not to mention, yeah, so that also includes our secondary headliners, which also includes DeAndre Hopkins, Ricky Williams, and Jalen Carter. Man, someone pulled that Zach Thomas, whatever. It's fine.
You basically have a 69% chance of pulling a headliner in the college.
I mean, that also seems like a no-brainer.
That actually sounds low of a percentage considering like when you take like the tangible physical evidence, there's 16 boxes.
Yeah.
11 of them have headliners. I feel like that should be like realistically, like you're only pulling maybe 1 or 2 boxes. Like, of course the odds go up if you have a double box break, but your chances at a headliner are almost guaranteed in that section.
Are you familiar with a wrestler named Scott Steiner?
Scott Steiner.
One half of the Steiner brothers.
So I maybe have heard of him.
After the show, I'm going to have to show you one of his most famous promos of him doing math. He's technically not wrong, but he sounds like a lunatic doing it. So it's great. Brandon Edry. It's my birthday, and I bought into the practice squad. I'm hoping to hit my first win. Haven't had luck in years. Well, Brandon, here's wishing a little birthday magic to you. Only won once, probably at 30 times. Bought in. And it was mini A.J. Brown. Look, man, if I'm getting A.J. Brown, I'm not too upset about that. But birthday magic for Brandon here. And Brandon, I don't know if you've ever been to a comedy sports show. There's franchises throughout the country. But we like to sing a little song, not to bring too much attention to you, to embarrass you. But I will say, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Next up here on the top to bottom rundown, we have, what'd you buy into? The practice squad? Let's look at a practice squad. There it is. And I believe the practice squad is paired with, we only have 1 box in the old. No idea what's in it. Not, it's a beautiful hidden gem. But we also have here the new practice squad. So yeah, I was going to show the old practice squad, but literally no headliners are left in it. The new practice squad, the double is paired, and the new practice squad is loaded still. The Josh Allen licensed jersey, which is that's what's up. The CJ Stroud rookie here on the slabs, certified. Ooh, I knew it was. Ooh,
yeah, I was gonna say.
As a Florida Gator that will be watching their Sweet 16 game tonight against the Crab Five and being very nervous, but hopefully this brings us some good chomp mojo. The Emmitt Smith on the Ring of Honor Florida Gator custom mini. That is beautiful. Yes, I am biased. I am of the swamps, but I don't know, man. That's an incredible piece, no matter who you are, how you slice it. Where was I? The Emmitt Smith, the CJ Stroud, and then all of the helmets here. Tony Dorsett, Alvin Kamara. Who do we got? Mean Joe Green. Oh, I'm getting to it. I'm leading up to it. I said we have 4, 3, 7. We actually have 8 speed flexes, but I'm getting to it because we have the Tony Dorsett here on the throwback, or not throwback. That's alternate Cowboys lid there. Same thing with the Alvin Kamara. Mean Joe Green. I'd like to share a Coca-Cola with him. Nico Collins on this absolutely sick rave, Texans rave. We have Eric Dickerson on the Flash. And we got, the Michael Penix Jr. on the Salute to Service Falcons. He is geared up for a big year. The Champ Bailey on the classic, not classic, but classic for our generation, Broncos lid. And this, it's a beautiful custom. What can you say? Keon Coleman on this sick custom rip portrait speed flex. What does that say on the top there? Bills Mafia, stand up. Let's break some tables.
Oh, I love that.
Man, I don't want to get fired already. I was gonna say if we hit this, I will try to jump through a table, but no. I'm 38 years old. I can't be doing that, and I'm not a Bills fan. All right, but even if I'm not a Bills fan, I this is nothing to shake a stick at right here. This is beautiful. You got the beautiful. Oh, and there's like a table being broken up here on the little Speed Flex sweet spot. Jeez whiz. B's and dubs. The dark blue visor. This is great. What a helmet right here. You want speed flexes? We got speed flexes. Keon Coleman on that beautiful Bill Speed Flex custom. Just filthiness all over it. Woo! What do we got after that? I know we skipped around a little bit. We can look at the vault. Not much left in the vault. And as soon as we close this vault out, we can have another one. But we got these two beasts of the scrimmage line, Micah Parsons and Julius Peppers, both legends in their own right, in their own time. What do we get left here? Did that. We have our jerseys as well. The headliner's still left here. This Randall Cunningham on the Eagles Kelly green, and then the legendary Gale Sayers. Ain't much left for me to Sayers about that, Mike. Nothing.
I got it.
Oh, I know you got it, but you know. And then of course we have our minis. The minis are so close. I know there's a DJ Moore in there, and let me just say this: Charles Nelson, you in here? I do believe you ask for certain sports here and there. You may be incentivized to close out the minis. That's all I'm going to say. Incentivized more than we already are, as the minis are one of our chase wheel spins, as is, where's our can't miss? Let me get to our can't miss, because Charles, I know you're in that as well. There it is. Can't miss jerseys and minis. What do we have left on the jerseys end? We're getting a little light. We got the Troy Aikman. We have the AJ Brown jersey. And we have the Megatron.
But you know what
Calvin
happens?
Johnson jersey. Now, also in the minis.
Oh, yeah.
The minis are just all legends. Nothing short of legends. We still have the JJ Watt. We still have the Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana. Look at that top row right there. If that doesn't tell you, like, the history of... Oh, I forgot.
got you.
Thank you.
You know what happens, though, when we're light on jerseys? A new break opens up pretty soon. You never know.
Well, this is for the can't miss.
This is the can't miss.
But
hey,
in general...
once that gets closed out, once there's not a whole lot left in it, we bring more heat into this break room.
Yeah, this is truly a fantastic series right here. Again, just these legendary, this top row, all Goliaths of the game on specialty helmets. You got the Eclipse, you got the Eclipse. You got the Lunar Eclipse Salute to Service. I'm getting it. And then you got the Staubach on the slate. Is the Curtis Martin still in there? The Curtis Martin, beautiful Curtis Martin on the Eclipse. Same thing with the JJ Watt on the mini Eclipse as well. So, that's the can't miss. We have 5 in the practice squad left in the double. Let's see what these numbers are at. Let me go ahead and hit a little refresh. 7 in the diamond squad. We have 7 in the college double. Let me get this out of here. 7 in the diamond double. 5 left in the vault. 5 left in the vault. So there's a great chance we can close that out sometime soon. How many are total left in the vault? 3 boxes left in the vault. Ooh. Yeah, we can. Let's 86 that series.
Am I reading that right? 3 boxes left in the vault.
2 of them are headliners and 1 vault key.
Yeah, so that's a 100% guarantee that you're coming away with something more than what you paid for.
I mean, I'm not a big guarantee guy, but I'll follow you on that. You said that very confidently.
If you win that break, you're gonna have either your money back and a $200 gift card.
Yeah, at the very least, you have a 1 in 3 shot at a $200 gift card.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, what is that to get in? 93 to get in. And yeah, the gift card could cover 2 spots of that if you hit that. Again, 1 in 3 chance. 6 left in the can't miss. Let's get that moving and grooving. Same thing with the double practice squad. I really want to see what's in that last box of the old. We just have 1 box of the old left.
Interesting, yeah.
And then 4 left in the minis. Let's close out that minis. We only have 4 boxes in the minis left. That's 2 mini breaks, and then we're on to newer pastures, is what I'll say. Yeah. I'm very excited, and again, it is much more timely and topical than the minis. So
yeah, that's a little hint for you guys right there. On top of that, there couldn't be more incentive to close out the minis. There's 4 to go in the break currently right now. As Rip said, there's 4 boxes left, so that's 2 breaks in general. There are headliners left. There is 1 headliner, but the nice thing is you close out that break, you get in that break, you get a chance at the Chase wheel spin. So I don't know what more you'd like.
Yeah, our Chase wheel spin.
That's definitely a move.
The minis and the can't miss jerseys and minis. Yeah, the minis also, again, there's 4 left. We have DJ Moore and then 3 hidden gems, mystery boxes, as you will, if you will. And yeah, the minis, man, they're great for like displaying on a bookshelf, gifting even.
Yeah.
You know, if it's someone you're not too hot on, but yeah. Minis, the most versatile, I'll say, of all the autographs here in the that we get across in the break room. You know, it doesn't take up too much space, gets the point across. You know, depending on what version you get, adds a little pop of color, a little flash, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, some good stuff. Mike, what'd you have for breakfast today, man?
I had a banana, and the unhealthy side of it was a donut. So
did you put the banana through the donut?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope. I also didn't eat the banana the weird way, even though I was driving to work.
What's the weird way?
Yeah, you know.
Sideways?
As a man, we break the banana off, right? And we take the...
I really don't eat bananas, man.
Oh,
my potassium's
okay.
in the toilet.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I'll cramp up if I don't have a banana. Like,
well, that's the other thing.
Considering it's opening day, that was, what was the guy's name? Monkey Never Clamp. You ever see that guy from the Toronto Blue Jays?
No.
His English was a little rough, but he's like, they were like, what do you eat for pregame? He's like, I have 4 banana because monkey never clamp. But he meant cramp.
Sure.
Right. It was very good. I like it.
Well, that's why I don't do anything active. You don't cramp if you don't do anything active, you know? But again, that's why we're, you know, two sides of the same coin, you know? I live that sedentary lifestyle, and you're a more active human being, you know? Again, shout out to those living a sedentary lifestyle.
Munenori Kawasaki.
Okay.
That's who it was. Toronto Blue Jays infielder. Yeah,
how long ago was that?
That was 10 years ago.
Okay.
That was 10 years ago.
That was definitely in the...
Wow, it feels like it was shorter than that, though.
That was definitely in the period of time where I was
not paying
checked
attention.
out on baseball.
All right, guys, that mini helmets break is 3 to go. So that's the magic number. It will be closing fairly soon. Jump in there.
Well, we got a lot of movement going on. Excellent job, everybody. We got the can't miss down to 4. Like to see that. Yeah, attack the Chase wheel spin. I think my last 2 wheel spins, one was in the 80s, and then yesterday was what, 90, 91?
You had 86?
86 or 7.
And
2
then
days
90,
ago.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's been pretty high. And it'll more than pay for your spots in those minis or the can't miss.
I promise you, I promise our viewers, our customers, I promise our management that I'm just gifted. I guess, from the breaking gods.
Yeah.
I have the golden fingers, and be it a gift card or headliners, I just can't stop, Mike. I feel like I have too much power.
Well,
You know, But
Sometimes
I
that's a good
I have no
thing.
power at all over any of this.
Sometimes
I'm
it's a
just
good thing.
I'm but a vessel.
yeah,
I'm a
that was
vessel
literally what I was about to call you. I was
from
like, he's
from
just,
the breaking gods to our customers.
you're just the messenger. You're just the you're just the middleman, the transaction. Yeah, it's
All
just
right,
taking
well, you don't
place.
have to downplay it that much now, all right? I still like to be here.
Yeah, no. You're also the host, so that's important too. But when it comes to the gift card and the gifting back to our great customers,
Follow
it's
up
your
on
role.
your breakfast. What kind of donut?
chocolate. It was one of those Entenmann's one.
Okay.
So,
chocolate cake or chocolate powder?
Just the chocolate. What do you call them? Chocolate frosted.
chocolate
I guess.
frosted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, Entenmann's action. All right.
Yeah, it was whatever was quick this morning. I was like, we just got to get out the
Just
door.
from the filling
saw
station.
the banana and I was like, that's healthy. We're gonna go with that. Then I saw the donut. I was like, well,
Yeah.
we'll go with
I'm
that.
already, you know, it's like a carbon offset for the body.
Dabble. Yeah, and I had to have something that was White Sox colors, you know. So
Oh, sure,
yeah,
sure,
the
sure,
banana's
sure.
white,
Yeah.
and then the chocolate is a chocolate. It's almost black, like the jersey
Yeah,
when it's
yeah.
frosted like that. So we'll go with that.
There
Yeah,
you go.
Yeah, that works.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Maybe they'll win today. I'm not getting my hopes high.
Hey, it's opening day. That's the beautiful thing about opening day. Is everyone has the same record.
Right. Well,
Everyone goes into the day with the same
except for the
record.
Cubs and the Dodgers.
Well, I mean,
But-
they had their opening day.
Yeah, yeah.
So y'all. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
But you know what? You know who is guaranteed to win today?
Who?
People who jump in breaks.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, the winners are guaranteed to win
Yeah,
today.
the winners
I'll
are
say.
guaranteed. Yeah, but hey, you can't win unless you jump in those breaks. Is what I'm saying. So
that is true.
You
You
know,
do have to
if
give
you're
yourself
just gonna
this
sit
opportunity.
At home, you're just gonna sit at home early this morning. Oh, I woke up early to tune into, Ultimate Autographs, and then you're just gonna sit there and watch us. Why?
I brought this up yesterday. It's like, look,
yes, Jeff
I-
August, Breakfast of Champions.
I do improv in the city. I am an entertainer, but we're not that entertaining here. I mean, we're all here for a reason, and we know what that reason is.
Speak for yourself, man. I'll just keep putting in these
Little
orders.
chocolate donuts.
Yeah.
Do you know that reference?
What, Breakfast of Champions?
Little chocolate donuts.
I don't know if I know the little chocolate donuts one. Is it? Does that go with the Breakfast of Champions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's oh God, why am I?
well, it's a Wheaties parody.
Oh. It is SNL. Okay,
yeah,
that's
from
what
like
he
the
said.
first season of SNL. It's John Belushi.
Was that still John Belushi? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's John Belushi, like, again, just as John Belushi, his body
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Like, running track, looking like John Belushi, and then it cuts to him in the studio with a small little cereal bowl of little chocolate donuts, and he's smoking a cigarette. And it's just, it really holds up. Did you watch any of SNL 50 at all?
Was that last year?
No, it was
A couple years
month
ago.
or two
right?
ago.
Oh, month or two
Yeah.
ago. I think I've seen clips.
was
SNL has had a
good.
little bit of a resurgence. I have a friend that's a big SNL fan who's been like, no, it's been gold the entire time. People just don't appreciate it till afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy like the old John Belushi clips and,
Yeah.
and the OG SNL stuff like that. Like, in a van down by the river.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, man.
What was the? I'm trying to blank on the name of the movie that was Breakfast of Champions, and also what was it? If your goal was to get as close to the pins without knocking them down, I don't know. I'll remember it. But in the meantime, we have a couple of different orders coming in here, making sure that we get into those jersey breaks. See you, Brad Lovejoy.
You talk about
He got a free one in here. Very nice.
There you
Little
go.
SIG Club bonus.
Gary hitting you with a nice segue, Mike.
Nice segue. Which one? We stayed on SNL.
Are you talking about Kingpin? Is it a bowling movie you're talking about?
No. It was
Close to the pins on knocking them down. That's gonna
gonna
rock
find it.
my brain for a little bit there. All right, let's see. We are still 3 away from the minis, and I'd like to just
Uncle Buck.
Oh, Uncle Buck.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen Uncle Buck.
Have you? Okay. If the object of the game were to get the ball as close to the pins without knocking any of them over, you would be champion of the world. Because then he also was also John Candy in there that was talking about how Breakfast of Champions. I think he was like feeding them like maybe that was mini donuts in the morning. Yes, Jake Yoder.
There you go, Yoder.
Jake Yoder, welcome to the chat. I have not seen you in here in a little while.
Welcome back, Jake
Maybe
Yoder.
just kind of observing from afar. Jump on in these jersey breaks, guys, because they're moving and you don't want to get caught behind.
Of course, Thirsty Jersey Thursday. I was torn between wearing my Gators warm-up hoodie again or rocking the Orioles Jim Palmer for opening day. Obviously went with opening day, and I'm glad I did because now we're in theme here.
Yeah. I like the Orioles, even though they're also AL, but they're AL East, so they don't really affect us too much as the White Sox. But hey, I will say, you guys are on the come up. I do like I said, orange and baseball jerseys. We're gonna be breaking jerseys today as guys
If
are
they could just get their
jumping
pitching
in
together.
here. And there was one other thing I was gonna mention. Oh, jersey number 3 of my vast collection. I still have not repeated. So
For those of you on
Yeah.
Jersey Watch 2025.
we did the Shoresy. We did the Patrick Sharp St. Patrick's Day. No, wait. Oh, we didn't.
wait.
I wore that for something else. Well,
Oh.
you get a hint on what I'm coming with next March. What was the other one I wore?
You
Oh, the Stacey King
the
signed
Bulls one,
Bulls
yeah.
jersey, yeah, for March Madness. That's what it was. And now here we are with baseball.
Yeah.
So.
So here we are with baseball. Thirsty Jersey Thursday. If you don't know, for every 5 orders, for every 5 spots you buy in a break, if you, within the same order, listen to me cracking my voice on this, within the same order, add a jersey break, make it your 6th item, it will ring up for free. So get in a free jersey break. Why not? Especially like this is, I know a lot of people go off the cuff, go where the vibe feels right. But, if you're a planner out there, you're like, all right, or if you're a sprinkler, I'm a dust a little bit of slots, for all these different breaks, do that. Go ahead and dust them out. Get 5, get 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. Get up to 5, and then boom, you get that jersey break in that one order. It's in that one order. It is also our wheel spin, our chases, minis, and the can't miss jerseys and minis. We only have 4 boxes of the minis left. We have 3 spots left in the mini break. So 2 mini breaks, and then we get to drop a new series. So
Yeah, guys, close that out.
the quicker we close that out, the quicker we get to cool new stuff.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, no brainer. And then, of course, the can't miss jerseys and minis. If it has can't miss in the title of a series,
It's what it
it's
means.
for a reason. Yeah. And what else we got? We're 5 away from the vault. It would be great to close that vault. The vault, again, 3 boxes left in the vault. So we got the vault single up there. You got a 1 in 3 chance of also hitting our $200 vault key gift card, and a 2 out of 3 chance of hitting a headliner, either Julius Peppers on the Authentic or Michael Parsons on the Authentic. And then of course, man. So the ratios for that vault are obviously great because again,
Yeah.
you just get to certain numbers and it's
Guaranteed something.
yeah, it's inevitable. But the jersey ratios, or not the jersey, the ratios for the college right now are cuckoo bananas. 16 boxes left in the college. 11 of them are headliners. There's 5 boxes that are just going to be hidden gems that we don't have an idea of what they're going to be. Everything else, headliner. So by all means, if you want to hit some headliners, if you want to hit some speed flexes, we got the second most speed flexes in the college. Let me pull this up. We have Saquon Barkley on the clean Penn State speed flex. We got Baker Mayfield on that beautiful crimson Oklahoma Boomer Sooner speed flex. And then keeping the Boomer Sooner going, we got the Adrian Peterson on the ripped Sooner Vikings speed flex signature in the sweet spot. Just get a gander at that butte. Speaking of buttes, we got a paired diamond going on as well. The headliner for the diamond that's left is these gorgeous, authentic, full-size slate George Kittle, but not to be outdone. Look at this. Look at. I mean, obviously, we always say there's no duds in the diamonds, but boy, howdy, this is again a stacked diamonds. Neon Dion, Bijan on the Chrome Speed Flex. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of double up opportunities here. You could double up on Lions Speed Flexes alone with the Amon-Ra St. Brown and this out of control Barry Sanders Speed Flex. Sorry, you know what? I want to look at this Chrome Bijan. We didn't do that earlier in the show, and I love seeing the Chrome because it's always fun to just you can use these as a mirror. And look at that. It's like a Chrome rave almost. If I had to put the two together as far as the design goes. Got another spot in the double minis. Let's close this out, guys.
Yes,
That's
he did.
right, Shire Piper.
2 to go in that mini. Guys, jump in there now.
Everyone say hi, Alex.
We'll
Hi,
close out.
Alex. And then, of course, this Barry Sanders Speed Flex.
Oh, my goodness.
There's like a billion different things going on. It's lunar, it's hydro, it's two-tone with the mohawk going down the middle. It's got the Motown Monster inscription from Barry Sanders. I really don't see a lot of inscriptions like that from Barry Sanders.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to get yourself in the running for that.
If I could, I would. Again, I have no rooting interest in the Lions, but it is Barry Sanders, the best running back to ever physically do it in the game.
I'm a
He
Bears
was playing
fan, and I'm
flag
saying that.
football while everyone else was playing tackle. You got the Hall of Fame sticker on the back. The sticker with the initials, that usually means an owner that probably passed. This in the stark royal blue visor, beautiful stuff there in the diamonds. In the diamonds.
Guys, everything is moving today. We've got 3 spots left to go in that second jersey break. We have 2 spots to go in that play clock mini box break.
bang,
We've got 5 to go in both the double box break for the practice squad, which is also a paired split practice squad. We got 5 to go in the single vault box break and 4 to go in that can't miss minis and jerseys. Everything is hot today. Everything is moving. Jump in there while you still have a chance.
It's the sign of a healthy morning, when everything's moving correctly.
Yeah, that's true too. Yep.
Okay, not to veer into toilet humor here, or commode comedy, as I like to call it.
That was still probably better than my segue. I don't know what Floyd was referring to, but I probably just did a hard segue from SNL to how the jerseys were closing.
I'm still
I don't even know what I said.
I'm still on like the way, like the alternate way to eat a banana because I was thinking the first thing that came to my head.
You just don't want to.
Well, look,
Yeah.
it's 2025.
To each their own.
Who cares? It's food, whatever.
I'm just saying,
I thought you were saying you were eating it corn on the cob style.
No,
from the middle.
No, like how
this?
weirdos eat burritos. No. Yeah,
that was. I was
No.
like, oh,
No.
Mike, you maniac.
I just don't want to hit
you
a
just don't
bump.
want to go from the top to the bottom.
We have a lot of potholes here in Chicago, in the Chicagoland
Fair,
area, and I
fair.
just don't want to
Choking hazard.
hit a bump, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, then
That would be
not good.
an awful way to go.
Yeah,
Oh
honestly.
man, did you hear what happened to Mike?
yeah.
Yeah, he hit a pothole and choked on a banana.
That's brutal. That would have been brutal. So, guys, I'm still here. I'm still alive. Thank goodness for that method. Yeah, it'd be awful. Who would open your jersey box? Well, I guess it would still be ripped.
but
who would put in the orders? Who would make sure that it's getting
my
shipped
partner
to
in
you?
crime here.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Careful.
It's awful.
Let's say it this way. You ate the banana driving style.
Yes, driving style, baby.
Oh man, we are almost 10 minutes to 10 o'clock here, Central Standard Time. And if you had 9:49 for Rich to fully break and lose his mind, Rip. Wow, who's Rich?
Your government issued name.
It was really good. Thank you, Gary.
I'll take it. I like it. I don't even remember what I said. Maybe I was talking about how if I do eat a banana that way, you will find me in a van down by the river.
Well, oh, man, this is great. I'm having a great time this morning. Hopefully you're having a great time this morning. Keeping it loosey-goosey.
We're almost closed.
While we're still moving things, we are so close. One left in the minis.
One to go.
So not only is that going to mean Chase wheel spin, guaranteed for sure. But you're going to want to double up on that because we closed the minis. We're dropping a new series. I'll say this. It's not going to be a new mini. I can say that definitively.
Yep.
You know, you close this mini, it's not going to be just more minis around the corner.
Listen, we know you love your minis because there was somebody, I think it was last week, either with you or maybe I was with Nick, that said, why are there no minis on the board? And don't worry, the minis get back in there eventually. However, today's a special day. You can see the jerseys that Rip and I are wearing. We might as well give them something special as well.
You know, I like to liken the jerseys and minis to like the impulse items at the store, at the register, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like, all right, that's a good price.
It's
And I'm on my
an
way
easy
out. Let me go
snack.
ahead, boom. And it's a great way to like fill things out. Again, if you're trying to reach those 5 orders to get that 6th, the jersey break for free, it's a great way to pad that out. But what do you go to? You don't go to the store and go directly to the cashier for the impulse items.
Right.
You go to the store to buy real items.
However, how many stores, if you were to pick up that extra pack of gum or that extra pack of Reese's, that impulse item at the very end of the checkout, how many stores would get you in a running to win a gift card for taking that item as well?
Oh, man. Let me go through the list. Target, not really. I think it is Circle Week, but not really.
Yeah.
Kroger, no.
Floyd. I'm mentally, I've noticed that I have the worst like short-term memory. Like long-term, I'm good.
Yeah.
But short-term, I'm like, wait, what did I say 3
Same.
seconds ago? What did I
Same.
do?
I'm not great.
Which
Again,
is why I get your guys' orders in here quick so
have
that they're accurate.
I mentioned I do improv?
Yeah.
I'll come off the stage after a show and people
Like,
will
what
just
did
be
I
like,
say?
oh man, that was so great when you did that. I'm like, I hope it was. Because I just kind of blacked out. What's
Tanya!
up, Tanya?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, today could be the day, Tanya. I know you were saying Friday. I know it didn't quite go your way in the one jersey break yesterday. Tanya, let's do it. Let's get you a win here today. We're gonna do our best.
It's Tanya Thursday here
Yeah, I like that.
in the break room. In addition to Thirsty Jersey Thursday. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Good morning, wherever it is you are. We're coming up on 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 here in Central Time, so on and so forth. If you're on the West Coast, congratulations. It's
You
still
are an
pretty early.
early bird.
My cousin was reaching out when we first started. She lives in Orange County, California. And she was like, let me know when your show is. I'm like, well, it's 7 to 9 your time. So, and again, it's not about the viewers. It's Gina, are you going to buy? And I don't think we have items to interest you here.
So it will be finally Friday. Well, hey, we'll be here tomorrow as well.
8 a.m.
8 a.m. All right.
right.
You're tuned in with us then. We like it. Let's get you that win. Speaking of wins, guys, somebody is going to win this mini helmet series. We have one spot left. Be the closer, Magic.
Be
Get
the
in
hero.
there. And you never know what could happen. We're going to be for sure doing that one during this show. There's no doubt that closes out. And then what did Rip say? He said we'll only have one
did I
more
say?
mini
Tell me.
break because there's only 4 boxes I'm seeing over there
That's
on the
it.
shelf. And that means a new series right after that.
The
4.
sign of excellence.
4 to go.
4 right here.
4 to go. 4 strikes and you're out. Oh, wait, no, that's not the rules. 4 balls and you get a walk. There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
4 boxes and we can walk on to the next series.
I like that. I like that.
There we go.
Base on balls.
What do we got? What do we got? There we go. Wishing good luck all around. The good vibes are permeating through the chat this morning. You
Like
love to
that.
see it. You love to hear it. I love to read it. And welcome in. Let us know how your morning's going. If you woke up on the right side or the wrong side of the bed, what you're chowing down for breakfast, or if you're just powering down some coffee on the way to work. Or if you're at work. If you're at work, sound off. We're not going to tell your boss.
Yeah.
I'm no snitch. Mike, are you a snitch?
Nope. Don't break and drive either, though, guys. If you got to get in these breaks,
Yeah.
make sure you're pulling over. Don't even.
Yeah, pull
It's
over,
still
hire a
technically illegal to
surrogate.
do it at the red light. So
know?
make sure you're being safe. But
Yeah,
we do
don't-
enjoy having you in here. Get those final spots, but just let's do it legally, right?
Yeah. Or just like you're huddled in the cubicle, like ready to
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
It's like, I
Yeah.
am working on them TPS.
It's technically not illegal. I mean, yeah, you might get fired from your job, but it's technically not illegal. And like Rip said, we're not telling on you. We want you to have some good luck.
Tanya's at work. There
She's
you
at
go.
work. All right, Tanya, don't tell the boss. We won't either.
And again, like, we're fairly entertaining, So some
Yeah.
people at work, they'll listen to,
The
Coast
boss?
97 FM, the best of the 80s, 90s, and today, which, boy, oh boy, they're really spreading the meaning of today whenever they say that. Some people listen to podcasts, Some people pop in the UA break room and hang out here early in the morning to watch Mike and I doing a little ripping and sipping, though we still don't have a coffee machine. Do a little waking and breaking, which we do here. Do. We wipe the sleep from our eyes, give a big stretch, and get to breaking.
I'm sure the boss would love us as well. Maybe you don't
That's
tell
probably-
them.
That's probably the dirty
But
little
hey,
secret.
yeah, hey,
Their
I wonder if
bosses
the
are
boss,
probably on
he
the-
or she is
Yeah.
in their break or in their cubicle in the break room as well.
Well, if it's a boss, they're probably
Yeah,
not
probably
in
in
a
their
cubicle
office,
unless
yeah,
it's an
probably in their
open
office.
office situation.
Yeah.
They're probably in their office
Yeah.
behind on their little laptop, with a furrowed brow and the glasses down.
They're like,
oh boy,
I'm
yep,
trying to
I'm
win
in the
this Barry
Slack.
Sanders speed flex. Come on.
Yeah. And again, that Barry Sanders speed flex, I just want to pull it up again. I just can't stop looking at it. It's incredible.
Might as well. Ooh. While we're looking at that speed flex, guys, still that one to go in the minis. Let's go, guys. We want to break that open.
Shire Piper, we're all at work trying not to get caught. Woo, yeah.
Hey, Rip and I are at work, and we're
We're
not
all
getting
at
caught
work.
because this is what we're at work to do.
Man, sorry for the dead air, but I just can't. I'm just mesmerized by this Barry Sanders. It's incredible. Like, the work that some of these artists are out here doing is great. All right, I gotta stop. I'm getting lost in the sauce here. All right, we are 3 minutes to 10 o'clock, and we have 31 folks here watching us live in the Ultimate Autographs break room across all of our platforms. They be Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. That is a pretty sig, Tanya. It's a pretty sick sig, if you ask me. Six Sigma. That's a work thing. Yeah, I mean, fine, I'll just go back to it again. The Motown Monster, he says. Look at that. Again, Barry Sanders, great signature. Motown Monster. Come on. Brandon asking, what's left in the minis? Here's the thing, Brandon. Not too much. Zach, welcome in. Can't believe we got 2 Joe Thiesman lids yesterday. And I hope we got 2 Joe Thiesman stories yesterday as well. Headliners left in the minis, not really anything. I don't see him. Well, it might be secondary here. I don't even see that. But DJ Moore is in the minis. And 3 other mystery boxes. And that's it. So,
But those mystery boxes are probably going to be heat.
oh, absolutely. Well, again, that's the thing with most mystery boxes here. They're either guaranteed Hall of Famers, legends, or straight up and comers, if not established stars. Happy Helmet Day to all. There we go. So yeah, we still only have 1 spot left in those minis. And again, there's 4 boxes left, and we're done with the mini series. It won't be another mini series that replaces it. It will be something else. Something more pertinent to today. Something that people ask for here in the break room. We also have two left. Am I being too cryptic? Shire Piper asking if that was Zach that hit the Justin Jefferson speed flex yesterday. We have two left in the jerseys, and of course, hopefully those are some free jersey spots from our Thirsty Jersey Thursday. If not, y'all got to take advantage of that. 5 left in the pairing for our practice squad. So a lot of really, really, really cool stuff in that as well, including our jersey slab, this absolutely bananas University of Florida Gators Emmitt Smith mini. And then again, just legends, Tony Dorsett, Mean Joe Green, Nico Collins on the Rave, Eric Dickerson on the Flash, on and on and on. This absolutely to the wall. If you're a Bills fan, and I know we have Bills fans that frequent our room, this is just a great piece for the Bills of it all. So not only do you get Keon Coleman, great wide receiver, poised to make a jump this year. And again, you got Josh Allen thrown to you. You're poised to make a jump every year. But it has across the top, let's break some tables referencing the infamous Bills Mafia. And then at the end of that, in that speed, what I call the sweet spot of a speed flex, you got a broken table right there. That's Bills Mafia written all over it on the ripped speed flex portrait. Keon Coleman. And that is in the practice squad. We also have 4 left in the can't miss. A lot of great stuff in the can't miss. And what do I always say? If they title it a can't miss, it's for a reason. We're getting low on jerseys. We have the A.J. Brown, the Troy Aikman, the Megatron, Calvin Johnson, but so many minis left of just flat out legends. Again, look at that top row. Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, all on alternate helmets. Get the Eclipse, no, the Lunar, the Eclipse, and the Salute to Service. Again, just 3 gargantuans at their positions. You can't tell the story of professional football without mentioning Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning, and Joe Montana. I see some other breaks moving around. We got 7 left in the double college. We have 7 left in the double diamonds. We have 5 left in the vault, which there's still a lot of great stuff in the vault. Didn't Zach get the AJ last night? Which AJ are you referring to, Tanya? We still have an AJ Brown in, like I said, the can't miss. We also have, if it was the college or AJ Green, I do believe we still have AJ Green on the board as well as one of our secondary headliners. One of our secondary headliners. All right, so let's keep it going. This is getting to be like we're y'all are just teasing Mike and I with this one left in the minis. Like, are y'all doing that on purpose to us? Y'all just trying to mess with us? Or are we trying to break this? Let's get down to business. There it is, sold out, and the jerseys, minis and jerseys sold out. You love to see it. That's going to be great. Again, getting into that wheel spin with the minis breaking. You get another chance at the wheel spin. And then, Mike, how do you feel about transferring over? Like, when the minis perishes,
Yeah.
we open up the will that the minis left because it's important, to be prepared for anything.
Yeah.
We open up that minis will play clock, and it says, "To the next series, I bequeath my spot in the chase wheel spin."
Yeah.
Should we do that? Should we get a little frisky?
Yeah, might as well.
I know.
right?
We only have an hour left in the show. We're here
would say
until the
so.
latest 11:45, quarter to noon,
But it's
Central
gotta
Standard
close out.
Time. But it's got to close out. All right, Zach is saying that he hit the AJ Green jersey last night. Zach, was that in just the false start jersey series or was that in Can't Miss? Because I did do a ticker check, and let's just see. Mike, I don't know if you can go and check out the winners list from last night as well.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Because I just want to make sure that everything that we have is accurate.
Yeah. In the meantime, the minis are up and ready to go.
Beautiful.
And I will get the jerseys as well. Guys, we're going to do the minis first and then the jerseys second. But both did close out.
All right, so if you are Charles Aggerton, Christian Trout, Gary Marvin, Abel Lozano, or Michael Willis, please drop me 2 box numbers here in the false start. Okay, good. Thank you, Zach. I was almost gonna have a panic attack.
Okay.
That's overreaction.
All right, good,
But
good,
still,
good.
thank you for confirming. So we do have another AJ Green available. I don't know if it's a jersey or a mini, honestly, in the Can't Miss. 35. Shire Piper, which one are you of the...
That is Christian Trout.
Okay, Kristen Trout. Thank you so much. And yeah, we do have the jersey going here. We do have 35. I need one more box number. One more box number to go. So that could be from Christian, Charles, Gary, Abel, or Michael. But I'll go ahead and take off 35 in the meantime. And we have Doc Willis, Michael Willis. I'm assuming that is you. And I'll also just go ahead and assume yes relation to Dontrell, although we don't have 17 in the minis left. So we will need another number. We have 32, 38, and 40 going along the ticker. You see it right there. So 35, and then we don't have another one yet. If we don't get another one in a moment, in let's say 5 seconds, we will go ahead and go to the wheel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to the wheel. Up.
Did we get one?
We got one. 40.
Okay.
The wheel page didn't come up, so it's still good. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Doc. 35 there. Excellent. So let's go ahead and head to the randomizer. We are clicking 11 times today, by far. Well, not by far. Yesterday was 10, but yet again, the highest dice roll I've had so far. Brandon saying, let's close out the practice squad. I couldn't agree more, Brandon. Good luck, good luck. King MC, hey guys, had to join while I'm on break. Welcome. We're technically on break here too, just a different kind of break. Welcome in, welcome in. Good luck, everybody. 11 randomizations. Let's get it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. All right, here we go. We have in the NFC North, Gary coming in with the wheel just a little too late. We've already gone in. You may want to refresh your stream there. Might be a little bit behind. In the NFC North, let me get to the break scene so we can all get on the same page. There we go. Doc, Fly Eagles Fly. Let's go. Phil's big day. Can they get back? Boy, those Phillies scare me. But I don't know why. I'm a Marlins fan in the NL, so like, it doesn't matter how I feel about anything. NFC North, Christian Trout. And NFC South, Abel Lozano. In the NFC West and East, Charles Aggerton. AFC North, Michael Willis. AFC South, Christian Trout again. AFC East, Gary Marvin. And AFC West, rounding things out, Charles Aggerton. King MC, we'll be honest, that Dawkins is available for trade if someone wins Sayers. As you should be wanting that Gale Sayers, because it's Gale friggin' Sayers. All right. Box 35. 2 boxes left in the minis. As soon as those 2 boxes go, it's go time for the next series. But speaking of Bears, and the last headliner that we have on our board, DJ Moore with the Beckett cert on the classic Bears mini. Poised to make a big old jump this year with Caleb Williams poised also to make a big old jump this year. They really invested a lot in the offensive line, which I'm sure many people would love to see their teams do. Excellent hit there. Let me slow down and make
It's
sure I
an
get
easy
this
one.
division
Come on
correctly.
now.
The NFC North, congratulations, Christian Trout.
Yeah. Very nice.
Great hit there, Christian Trout. And let me also not forget the ding dang information now. Charles Nelson, let's close out the can't miss. It is one of our Chase wheel spins. So again, can't go wrong with that. Here we go. O's lost a key pitcher to the D-backs this offseason. Yeah, Zach, the O's pitching situation ain't great.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
ain't great. That's all I can really get out of my mouth for that.
Guys, that is 2 boxes this morning and 2 headliners from Rip. Now, we know that trend will not continue because there are no more headliners in the minis. There is still going to be heat, whether it is this box 40. We also have 2 more boxes over there. So I can understand why you're sitting at home going, well, I don't want to jump back into the minis because there's no headliners. But guys, we close out those minis. That next series gets in this room. It's fire. And it has to do with today, like we've been alluding to. So jump in there, close one more out. You get some cool mini helmets on the way. And then we get to our next series. We can close that practice squad as well. We can close the can't miss, like we were saying. That'll also enter you in the Chase Wheelspin, like
Also,
these
these
minis.
make for like great gifts too. Like,
Yeah.
just stock up for the holiday season or birthdays or something like that.
Hidden gems are all around.
Yeah, they are.
Hidden gems are all around. That's for sure.
Yeah, they are. Here on the Titans, is this any particular type? No, this is just a classic Titans lid. Derek Mason here on the
Very
Titans.
nice.
On the Tennessee Titans. Derek Mason.
Very nice.
Here we go. Wide receiver, 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro wide receiver, 97 to 2011. There we go. Derek Mason. Heck of a wide receiver, heck of a career.
Christian
Great
just
hit
doubled
there.
up.
Doubling up. AFC South. There we go. I'm on a good roll. Just got to slow down. Slow down. There we go. Christian, congratulations.
Very nice, Christian. Hey, 2 spots, 2 wins. That was 2 separate orders. Got in there.
Oh, look at
got
that. 2
going.
separate orders.
You don't see that all the time, but,
But
hey,
it worked.
Yep.
It worked.
Sometimes it is. So that goes to show you guys, maybe you've bought into a break already and it's not closing. Help it out a little bit more. Maybe jump in there a second time. It'll influence people to do the same. And you have a separate, equal opportunity to win some cool prizes.
Beautiful. Great job, everybody. Congratulations, Christian, on your double up in the minis. And let's keep that sweet, sweet mojo rolling along. Yeah, there you go. Double up. Let's go. I just punched myself in the jaw. Ow.
What are you doing over
I
here?
went, let's go. Did a little fist pump, and
Isn't it like physically impossible to punch yourself? Like, doesn't your body like tell you like no?
Well,
Like,
I think if you're meaning to punch yourself, but if you're an absolute dumb like me, even the impossible is possible.
got you.
That's how
That's
much
how that
of a
works.
ding dong I am. Is I prove the impossible possible.
All right.
Is this going to be the episode I finally lose my mind?
I don't know. Depends on what we pull in the next break, which
That's
is the
right.
second jersey break of the morning. We're hot on these jerseys, guys.
goodness.
So Rip will throw in another message on which box number you guys would like. Wait for that, and then please let us know.
Please drop me one box number for the second jersey break. They are crawling right now, 6 through 9. Nice. And 19 are what is available. What is available. So if you are Brad Lovejoy, Gary Marvin, Kenneth Stanton, or Michael Willis, drop me a box number or the wheel. Wheel's been popular lately. But yeah, either way, go ahead and hit me with a number. You have until they crawl off the screen, until those numbers crawl off the screen, and then I will go to the wheel. If we are on a delay, maybe refresh your stream, whatever needs to work best for you. Try a different platform. There we go. Cat and Ken to the rescue with 19. 19 in the jerseys. 19 in the jerseys. Thank you, Kenneth. Cat and Kenneth Stanton. That's a good name right there. Thank you, Doc. We have 19. Yeah, it feels like the order in which how quickly the stream gets to the viewers' eyes go Twitch, YouTube, then Facebook. Seems it could be a little different sometimes, but
Yeah.
let's go. Let's hit the random. Oh, let me update my ticker. Very easy to do that. Huh. There we go. All right. Explain again the amount of buys we need and what to get. 7 buys in. So, Gary, for Thirsty Jersey Thursday, to get that free jersey break, it all has to be in the same order. It could be any 5 breaks. It could be 5 jersey breaks. It could be 1 spot amongst the different series we have up. But it has to be all in the same orders. And then you add it, the jersey break as your 6th or what have you, or more if you have, say, 7 slots you've bought. That 6th slot will be a free jersey break. It'll ring up as free, add it to your cart like normal, and that's how that works. And they can't be separate orders. And is that move? Let's shake. Oh, yeah. Sorry for the camera shake. We are still under construction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they're putting in like they're putting in the insulation in the ceiling. Hey, let's get to the randomizer, huh? Nope, that's me cheating. All right, let's get these names. Let's get a new list here. So, 11 randomizations. Feels like we're going to be here all day, but we're not. That's 11. So, in the NFC North, Brad Lovejoy. NFC South, Michael Willis. NFC East, Gary Marvin. NFC West, Pastor Brad Lovejoy. And AFC North, Cat and Kenneth Stanton. AFC South, Michael Doc Willis. AFC East, Brad Lovejoy. AFC West, Gary Marvin. I'm hearing things about Marvin's room. So let's go. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for buying in. Let's see what we got. Oh, we did it! We did it!
Oh, no. Oh, yes.
Gale Sayer, what? Woo! Gale Sayer, who?
Gale Sayers, the man. The bear.
The Bear, absolute legend.
Not the
man.
TV show, but yeah. Oh, look at that. That is orange like your jersey and Chicago like mine. What a combo. Of course we had to pull this one.
The PSA DNA certification. That's going right to the NFC Norris division. Brad, Pastor Lovejoy, congratulations on the absolute. Again, whenever Gale Sayers is on the list, whenever Gale Sayers is in the room, I have to make a big deal out of it because I don't know. If I don't, who will? It's Gale Sayers, man. Brian's song. Come on, what are we doing here? Sorry, I got excited. I forgot the DJ Moore Mini. And what was the Tennessee one? Derek Mason. It was Derek Mason.
Yep.
And yes, Gale Sayer. That is very nice hit, Chubby McCheeseburger says.
Nice.
Or very nice thanks. I'm assuming that's Brad Lovejoy.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like that name, though. It's a great name. Chubby McCheeseburger. Very nice. Hey, well, I mean, you're going to get a Gale Sayers jersey to go with that.
I really got to pee, too. And this is just making me laugh hard, and it's very challenging. So thank you, Brad, for that. And congratulations on being the proud owner of a legendary autograph, a legendary player, Gale Sayers. Great, fantastic. Good thing I wore my Depends today. What can I say? Beautiful. Bam. Jerseys on fire. And that was what again, Mike?
Another headliner.
Look,
Another headliner for Rip.
I would love to know, because I know some of y'all out there are just absolute sickos, and as many spreadsheets as we have going, I know y'all got your spreadsheets going. If anyone out there is keeping track of like pull percentages for like headliners and stuff, I would be absolutely fascinated to see what my numbers are.
I have it for you this week because the first 4 boxes have all been the same stat. 3 headliners in the first 4 boxes for Rip Tuesday, Wednesday, and today.
That's bananas.
That's insane.
That's a heater right there.
To go with, I forget which day it was last week, that you had 3 speed flexes, which of course were all headliners, and I believe it was the Cowboys triple sign that we had in a quad box break last week at some point, which would have been probably Friday, or it could have been Thursday. I know Tuesday and Monday. Monday I was here with Nick. That was the St. Patrick's Day craziness. Then Tuesday was the March Madness craziness. Wednesday, I think, was hectic as well. However, it was Thursday or Friday that you did that. So early breaks for Rip are hot. Hot items.
Here's a free idea. If anybody out there knows how to develop apps or whatnot. Fantasy Breakers.
Fantasy breakers.
Fantasy Break Room.
Bet on what you're gonna. What
Not
you're
even bet, but just like draft a team, who your breakers are, who your producers are.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
we actually publish
who's
the
getting you
producer
points
mistakes.
by pulling higher
Yeah,
items?
yeah.
I like that.
What's your headliner percentage?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly,
What's
yeah.
your speed flex percentage? There's not nothing there. It transcends from sicko to pervert status, but there's not nothing there. Congratulations again, Brad Lovejoy. Let's get back up in the mix. Let's see what we got going on here in the break room, here on the live break page. I'm going to go ahead and drop that back in the chat. Looks like we still have the minis and singles sold out. So as soon as Mike gets a chance, he's going to get the new ones up there. We're flapping our gums about, come on, guys, sell out those minis. And, you know,
Here it is,
you
already
literally
sold out.
can't.
Yeah.
There's 4
All right, that's
left
back.
in the can't miss. And I know Charles Nelson wants y'all to help fill that out. And Charles, if you're out there, you could also be the master of your own destiny. We have 5 left in the practice squad mixer pairing, the old and the new. So that's going to be absolutely fire when we get to break that, as well as 5 left on the onside kick vault. Let's 86 that vault and get a new one in here. And we're still moving pretty slowly on the diamonds and the look. I get it. You don't want to, completely burn out too early in the morning. You don't want to, you blow your. I'm not gonna say that. You don't want to go crazy too early in the morning. You want to pace yourself. It's a long day.
However,
I understand. I get that. But at the same time, it's a long day. If you don't get this, if you don't buy these spots and get these breaks broken early, then yeah, you're gonna snooze. You're gonna lose, and again, viewership's only gonna increase. So there's only going to be more people buying up these spots. So get them while you can.
you might as well have something in your pocket right now as far as a mini or a jersey or even a full-size authentic if you want to jump into some of these bigger breaks, so that even if it isn't something you absolutely want, you have something as trade bait later. Or if it is something you want, you jumped in early, you saw what was on our boards here, you grabbed whatever you wanted, and then it's not as long of a day for you, because then you could kind of kick back, relax, casually jump into whatever you want to later on without the nervous energy and the anxiety of, oh, I have to win that, right? Because you already did. You already pulled what you needed to for the day. So mission accomplished. You're in there. You're done.
Mike, question.
Yeah.
I'm about to go relieve myself.
Yeah.
Would
me
you
to take
like?
over?
Would you like anything particular on the page, or would you for me to set something up, or you want to just keep looking right down the video scope at our viewers?
I'll just keep looking down the video scope.
Beautiful.
If I need
I'll
to
be
jump
back.
over there, I will. But I'm going to give them a rundown here without the break page. I will say, guys, so those jerseys and the minis are back open. My apologies. I didn't get those open right away, but they are good now. You can close out the minis. We only have 2 boxes left over here on the shelf. As soon as we pull those 2 boxes, we're on to the next series. That next series has something to do with what today is. I don't know if you've caught the drift here between his baseball jersey and my baseball jersey, but it is the official MLB opening day, unless you're a Cubs fan or a Dodgers fan. But in addition to the next series, so those minis, close those out, you will also get a chance at the Chase Wheel Spin if you are in the minis. You'll also get a chance at the Chase Wheel Spin if you are in the Can't Miss jerseys and minis. I know it might be a little confusing on there, but that is a whole separate break. That is a mixture of jerseys and minis. We don't know what is what because they're in the full-size boxes. There's 4 spots to go in there, guys. It is the best bang for your buck. $45 to either get a jersey or a mini. Now, I know some of you are going, yeah, but like jerseys are usually only $28, and I can go cheaper. And with the Thirsty Thursday jersey special, I can just, get my free jersey. Yeah, you can. But hey, who's to say you don't take these last 4 spots in the Can't Miss? Your 5th spot can be in anything else you choose, whether it's the minis or another jersey spot, and then you're going to get a jersey spot for free, so you can have another option at winning a jersey. The Can't Miss is also part of the Chase Wheel Spin, so I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't jump in that either. So Chase Wheel Spin has the Can't Miss jerseys and minis and the minis. Those are 2 separate things. And for those of you still questioning why would I spend a little bit more on a jersey, well, those jerseys in that series are a little bit better than the jerseys that we have in just the false start. Not that those are bad. I mean, those are nice. But we've got some major headliners. We have a Troy Aikman jersey. We have an A.J. Brown jersey. We have a Calvin Johnson jersey. And then secondary headliners are Michael Strahan, A.J. Green, and Jared Allen. I'm not sure if those are jerseys or minis because the secondary headliners aren't listed like that. But you have opportunities to win some pretty incredible jerseys in that Can't Miss. So that's why price point's a little bit higher. However, if you're looking at winning a mini, price point's a little bit lower. So it's a nice little meet in the middle.
Charles Nelson stepping up, buying another spot in the Can't Miss. We're 3 away.
I like
also
it.
Very smart, Charles Nelson, because anyone knows there's all sorts of weird psychology that goes into, how many spots are left in any given break. One of the first things Common told us when we first started training here was once a break gets to 3, it's all gravy after that. It's going to close. It's going to close soon. We see it time after time. So 3 spots left. If you want to get in on that Can't Miss series, again, jerseys and minis, a lot of great stuff in there. Legends up at the top here, all still available. Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, all on alternate helmets. Very, very sweet. A great way to add to any collection. Or again, the minis, great way to display, great for display, great for gifts, great for everything, great for trade bait. So yeah. And then, it's not all minis here on the show. We also have helmets that you can actually put on your head. should you so desire. I don't feel like we spent enough time here in the Diamonds. Yes, we have some fantastic speed flexes in here. I'll drool over that Barry Sanders all day. This Bijan Robinson it's man, on the streets we would say this is hard, dude. This is hard as hell, this Bijan Robinson. Like, that's a helmet that could beat someone up. The Lunar Nick Bosa with that beautiful white, gold, and black color scheme there. We have the Andre Johnson on the Texans Flash, that ruby red Flash. Terrell Davis on the throwback Broncos alternate color. Kurt Warner on the throwback Rams. And then the old diamond, even the old diamond, has this slate George Kittle with the beautiful gray and gold there as well. So opportunities to double up. NFC West, San Francisco, a lot of double up. NFC North, if you're a Lions fan, a lot of double up opportunities. NFC South as well, I'm seeing here. Yeah, a lot of great shots at doubling up. as well as our secondary headliners, Ladd McConkey, Sterling Sharp. Not Sterling Sharp, he got pulled. Jerry Jeudy, James Cook, and Herschel Walker. Yeah, the Diamonds are absolutely elite as always, but no exception now. I want to go ahead and look at that Bijan again. I'm going to look at them both. Again, look at this Barry Sanders. Sorry, I'm going down to my NPR voice. Look at this Barry Sanders. It's immaculate. The stark Lions royal blue, not just going down the middle of the speed flex, but also the blue visor matching with the blue face mask, matching with the pattern of the flex, of this Hydroflex, matching with the, I believe this would be a lunar style there. You got the logo there. And then, of course, this Bijan. Again, shine a light from the right angle, and it's just going to be, an immaculate piece. Again, one of the best young running backs in the league. A real bright spot for that Falcons offense on the, I'm going to say, flash, chrome, speed flex, with the murdered out helmet or the visor right there, the black visor, looking great. Charles Nelson looking for a Chase wheel spin as well. That's why he's getting in the can't miss. You could also
we will
get in
have
that minis.
We will have a Chase wheel spin because we already broke a break of minis. However, we just filled up the can't miss as well.
Hey, there we go.
We will have another 8 names being added. Well, 8 spots being added. Some of them are the same name into that Chase wheel spin. But here, I want to point out here, guys, is a very good example of the promo that we run today. Zach Steens just bought 3 spots in the can't miss and 2 spots in the jerseys. That's a total of 5 spots.
And then
he got a 6th spot in the jerseys free. So now he has 3 spots in the can't miss and 3 spots in the jerseys.
That's a fantastic example of how
so
it
5
works.
spots gets him the 6th free in the jerseys. And we are ready to do a can't miss break, which will also be added to the Chase wheel spin.
Go ahead and get yourself added to the Chase wheel spin another time. We have 2 boxes left in the minis.
Yeah,
We have
guys.
no idea who they are, but what we do know is we're dropping another series right after that, and that will also be added to the Chase wheel spin, and that will also not be another mini series. Every time I say mini series, I'm thinking like television, which those are limited series now.
Sometimes it's more fun to not know who they are as headliners because, you know, we know that there's going to be some hidden diamonds, or I should
hidden
say
gems.
hidden gems, not to be confused with the diamonds. But yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to come out of there now. So jump in the minis, guys. And you know what we haven't really done today, and I know you were kind of alluding to it as well, Rip, are the full-size helmets. They are still in the room. We have Authentics, we have Diamonds, we have Speed Flexes. I know people were really looking at that Barry Sanders earlier. I mean, it is so nice. So guys, jump in there as well. If it doesn't break during this show, at least you've gotten in early. You got your spot so that you can get in later on today on the action.
All right. Welcome to Shunda Allison. Welcome to the break room. Rip and Mike here with you. Welcome in. Let us know who you're looking for, who your squad is, how you found us, who you like to collect, all that good stuff. Charles Nelson, John Sutter, Gary Marvin, and Zach Steens. If you could, please drop me a number on the can't miss. The can't miss is right there. Oh, it's going. 1, 3, 5 through 13, 16 through 22, 27 through 30. 27, John Sutter says. 27, which we have. I'll go ahead and update my ticker. Beautiful. Thank you all so much. We are going with 27. Saw that in there first, Charles, but thank you very much for giving us a box number. Thank you so much, Mike, for bringing box number 27 over to our station. And I'll go to the break screen here. I'll go to the randomization here to decide our divisions. But again, thank you everybody for buying into that. You have been added to the Chase wheel spin, which we will spin towards the end of the show, depending on when that is, depending on how long y'all want to just keep looking at our beautiful mugs here. on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, whichever one you choose. 11 randomizations. So here we go. All right. In the NFC North, Charles Nelson. NFC South, Zach Steens. NFC East, Charles Nelson again. NFC West, John Sutter. AFC North, Tushunda Allison. AFC South, Zach Steens. AFC East, Gary Marvin. And, pardon me, AFC West, Zach Steens. Let's get to it. Good luck, everybody. And good luck on that future Chase wheel spin as well. Alrighty, well, again, they call them can't miss for a reason. And I'm excited to see what is not missing here, despite, well, heck, this is, where am I looking? Oh, no, they were, I think they were a secondary somewhere else, and they're just unlisted here on the, absolutely gorgeous Lunar Eclipse alternate. Of course, you got the Beckett QR on the back. Just signed with the Dolphins, actually, but this is going to go to the NFC North, the Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Addison.
Very nice.
Addison. That's a great pull. And as a Dolphins fan, thank you for letting him go. I like Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison went to the Dolphins? Wow. I can't
I'm
believe.
pretty sure I saw that correctly to back up Achane there, or at least be a 1-2 combo. I would hope a 1-2 combo, but yeah.
I can't believe Minnesota let him go.
On the Lunar Eclipse, well, you know, they got to make room for Aaron Rodgers. On the Lunar Eclipse alternate Vikings lid, that's well, I can't call it a lid. Well, you can put it as a lid on like your, cup, on your Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
Charles
beautiful,
Nelson
though.
wanted it closed, got it closed, coming away with a Jordan Addison ultimate alternate Lunar Eclipse. That is stand outish.
I will say I love the hint of purple that you maybe can't tell with the lighting in here and the cameras. But once you
barely
see
see
this
it.
thing in person, the purple on the Vikings horns is a very nice touch. It's not just all black. And then, of course, the purple signature on it as well. He signs his number. I appreciate that because some guys can't read their chicken scratch. And then you have to
Years later, you're
look
going
it up,
through
going,
the closet.
what number was
go on Facebook.
so-and-so?
Hey,
Maybe
anyone
that's
know what
him.
this is?
Yeah. So, but no, you could definitely tell who this is. So a nice win. Very nice, Charles Nelson.
Congratulations all around, man. That's a really excellent pull. The other thing I love about the can't miss, jerseys and minis, yes, but we put them in the full size boxes.
Yeah.
So truly, it's just like I have no idea what this is gonna be. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Great job, Chucky Nell. And let's take a little look, see at what we got coming up. That little preview of what we're going to be ripping next. Hopefully, do we have the next breakup for the can't miss?
We do.
We do.
Now,
That's
guys,
my guy.
with closing that out, the next closest thing is our practice squad double box break. That is one in the old and one in the new.
It's
4 spots to go.
It's literally the only one in the old. There's one in the old.
Yeah, once we close that out, then it'll be all the new practice squads. So go ahead and get that done, guys. But also 5 to go in both the jerseys. I know those have been hot today.
I do
so
want
you
to
can
take a
jump in there.
moment on the practice squad.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Because it's still very loaded in the new. There's a speed flex. One of the again, I'm not a Bills fan. And as you can kind of see it right there, I'll just go to the video. This is tricked out. This is like did Exhibit have anything to do with this? Because he pimped this helmet. Let's break some tables across the top. Not to mention it's a portrait custom for Keon Coleman. Again, anytime Josh Allen's your quarterback, yeah, you could have a good year. Or a good career, I'd say. On the Rip Speed Flex, the dark blue visor, the Bills bumper up at the top. Just, again, bells and whistles, B's and dubs. That is in the practice squad. Also in the practice squad is still pretty much all of this stuff you see here. The Josh Allen licensed jersey, the CJ Stroud slabbed authenticated card, this Emmitt Smith custom UF Gators Ring of Honor Mini. That's rare, man. I haven't seen Emmitt Smith sign anything like that since I've started working here. Tony Dorsett, Alvin Kamara, Mean Joe Green, Nico Collins on the Rave. You know we love the Raves here.
Yeah.
Eric Dickerson on the Flash. Michael Penix Jr. on the Salute to Service. Champ Bailey on the classic late 90s, 2000s Broncos lid. And of course, we just looked at it, that Keon Coleman Speed Flex. Also, if you get into the quad, which we do have 4 spots left, one of those is going to be from the old. It's the last one in the old. No idea what it's going to be, so we're all going to have a little experience together there, and that's going to be fun.
I like it.
What else are we close to? Like you said, we have 5 left in the jerseys. Yep. I'm hoping those are all free spots because they could be and should be.
I hope so. Hey, well, I mean, think about this. You can get 4 of those spots with payments, pick a 5th somewhere else, and you'll get the 5th spot in the jerseys for free.
Yeah.
So because that equals 6. So you can go about it that route. So hey, maybe you know what else is pretty close to breaking is the single box break in the vault. That's the onside kick vault. In that vault, you have Julius Peppers and Micah Parsons still available. Of that vault series, we have also 3 boxes.
Yeah.
2 of them are headliners. One of them will include a vault key, so you're getting a helmet and a $200 vault key, so it more than pays for itself. So maybe you buy 1 spot in there.
Yeah, and the vault keys aren't in the headliners. So you're
so
either
you're coming away with something worth.
If your division hits, you're coming away with either a headliner or a $200 vault key.
Yeah.
So and the helmet in there.
Right. So I mean, hey, maybe you buy 1 spot in there. If you pull the vault key, you're getting it paid for. Maybe with your other 4 spots, you buy the 4 spots in the jersey, and you're getting the 5th jersey spot then free because altogether that's 6 purchases. So, hey, I don't know how you want to do it. If you want to sprinkle some cheddar all across the other breaks that we have, that's perfectly fine as well. But help us close out. I know everyone in the chat is working together as a unit. Everybody's, helping each other out. So we're here to help you as well. Yeah.
It's really a team sport.
Breaking is a team sport. And you know what, guys? You guys are going to have good opportunities and you're going to win. We are just the middlemen here for you. You guys dictate what goes on here in the break room. So go ahead and jump into what you want to see moving, and we will get that open for you.
Here's another thing, Mike. I obviously we're gonna clear out the minis. 2 left, so we clear that out. You get put into the chase wheel spin. We bring that new series in. It's not going to be a new minis series. We're also going to add that series once it's in the break room, if it happens on our show, to the wheel spin. All right, that's already bing bang bop boom bop bing bop. We're already peppering it with all sorts of stuff. We are at 10:42 right now. If everything kind of stalls out, we leave at 11, and it's fine. It's fine. But
is it though?
No, it's not. I'm just trying to be positive.
Let's be here till 11:30. Let's get you guys
we will keep
prizes.
going as late as 12:45 if y'all keep us going. So the things that are close, the things that are getting close, but also, again, don't forget, we have the diamonds and we have the college. The ratios in the college are mind-blowing. You go to college to learn about things like ratios, 16 boxes left. A little more than half the total series. 3 of those are speed flexes, right? Yes. 11 in total are headliners, be them photoed or unphotoed. That's just 5 boxes that are going to be hidden gems, but the odds, me lads and lasses. I don't know why I turned into a freaking pirate there. Let's not talk like a pirate day. The odds are immensely in your favor in the college right there. College and diamonds are like, again, if you're coming in the morning to window shop, pick up some impulse items by the register, of course, great. Love having you in here, but even if to get in on some breaks later in the day when they break, get in now because those spots are gonna heat up. There's always obviously more viewership in the later shows, and so there's gonna be more people buying into spots, and those are gonna be more people giving you less opportunity. About to go on break. Hopefully you guys got some great hits while I was gone. Shire Piper. I think we both hope we get some great hits. Love to open up a little bit more.
Yeah, we got some great ones. While I don't know how far along you were gone, but we pulled out that DJ Moore mini. The Derek Mason was nice as well. Those are the ones that you won. Then we had a Gale Sayers jersey. That was nice. That went to Brad. And then a Jordan Addison mini that went to Charles. So it has been nothing but heat thus far in this break room, even though that Jordan Addison was not a headliner. So that hurts Rip's record here a little bit.
Yeah.
3 headliners in the 5 boxes that we pulled. However, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because we did see Jordan Addison as a headliner in one of the other series. So the fact that he was a hidden gem in these minis, I mean, I'm sorry, that was in the can't miss jerseys and minis. So that just goes to show you that
that makes sense then.
The $45 for those spots is well worth your money in the can't miss because you're going to come away with a little bit better of a mini or a jersey.
In the can't miss, headliners elsewhere are going to be hidden gems.
However,
same thing with the diamonds.
However,
headliners elsewhere are going to be hidden gems. Hidden diamonds in the rough, as we call them in that.
Diamonds in the rough in those play clock minis that are sitting over there on the table. I can almost guarantee it because I can smell it. We close those out, guys. We get that new series up in here that you guys are going to love for MLB opening day.
Just saying. Just saying.
Just saying.
As if, yes, Christian, the Gale Sayers is the man. Hall of Fame, obviously, 4-time Pro Bowl, 5-time All-Pro, Rookie of the Year across many institutions.
We honestly could have left that up here.
Yeah. We could have, man.
We could have. I didn't think about that. You did last week.
Here we are.
We had a Gale Sayers jersey sitting up here because that's worth it.
That was also at the end of the show too.
Yeah.
So I was like, throw it up there.
That's
Let's
a
get some
hometown
numbers.
hit too for us Bears fans here. But however, there's plenty more heat where that came from. When we look at some of what we have that Barry Sanders flex. We have the Bijan Robinson flex. We have the Amon-Ra St. Brown flex. All of those are hot, hot, hot. And a 4th flex in the practice squad. That's the Keon Coleman. So
Which
I know
is
you guys
3
are
away.
Looking to
3
close
away.
out that practice squad. That could be yours as well. William Huff buying into that. So we know the magic number is 3. It's going to be a domino effect from here. So get your spots before those are all gone. And then 3 more flexes in the college. Saquon Barkley, Baker Mayfield, and Adrian Peterson. Those have been everybody's hot ticket for the last couple of days. I doubt that they make it to the end of the week. So make sure you get in a spot.
And not just those speed flexes, which obviously the speed flexes are great.
Right.
Baker and the Saquon especially, and the Adrian Peterson especially. But you also got the Bettis on the Eclipse Fighting Irish alternate. You got LT on the best color in sports, the Carolina blue, with the Argyle going down the middle. You still have the Mike Evans, one of the most underrated receivers of his generation. Mike Evans, one of the most consistent, no matter who the QB is. Mike Evans, constantly crushing it. Eddie George, any opening day, no baseball. John, I'll say this: you want to remedy that. This isn't me giving away the GOAT, but close that minis. Get that minis closed.
You
and that
might be
may change.
delightfully surprised at what enters the break room once these last 2 minis go.
Exactly. Help us not look like complete buffoons up here. 2 of us wearing baseball jerseys. We got no baseball to break. What's up with that? What's up with that? Bless you.
Yeah. To go back to SNL, right? What's up with that?
Ooh, I was even going back further because I'm just so wrestling pilled. Hurricane Helms used to be one of his catchphrases.
Okay.
He would just talk, and then to close it out, he'd just go, "What's up with that?"
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Sutter, I know that you were in a break earlier today. It was not the minis. Which one was that? Was it the can't miss?
I believe
that
it was the can't miss, yeah.
So, hey, if you were looking for minis in there, maybe you're just looking for straight up minis, and now you're looking for baseball, you can kill both of those birds with one stone if you close out these mini series. We get to what's entering into the room
I tell you,
next.
we got 8 left in this last minis. And I know no one wants to get into it. I don't want to get into it. And
Yeah.
by that, I mean the conversation. But that's a lie. You want to get into it.
I do,
One,
I do.
Because, again, hidden gems are in there. And it's just 2 left. 2 left. Buy the World of Coke. Buy 4 spots in the mini. It's going to be 2 helmets. It's always a double.
You get a really good chance at both of them at that point.
And then we can really play ball.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, it was Christian that came away with both mini helmets in the last break with just 2 spots. So really all you need is 2. But like Rip said, you want to be for sure. You get 4. You really close it down. Then we get to what could be possibly entering the break room next. We don't typically push the minis. But we're doing it now for you guys so that you can understand that what we have coming up next is some hot fire. Because
Christian
usually
sounds
minis,
like they want to get nuts. Let's get nuts.
let's get nuts.
Let's-
Usually the minis, I mean, you guys know to jump in there if you want them. That's just the little cheese on top of the
Pasta?
or the shredded cheese or the grated cheese on top of the pasta, or like the mac and cheese. That's the Parmesan crusted. What's underneath there is what you really want, right? Well, you want the speed flexes. You want all the big boy items in the room, and we'll get to those.
Man, I forgot to bring my meatball sandwich for lunch today.
But you know what? You close out these minis, there's you don't need any more of these little appetizers. You have all the big boy stuff in the room because it is opening day for the MLB. I'm just saying.
Brandon also looking to close out the practice squad. He's got
Yes,
that
sir.
birthday magic hovering above his head, I'm sure. We are 3 away from closing that practice squad double. And again, it's stacked. Look at all these authentics. Look at we have the 1 speed flex, the Keon Coleman just Billsed out. Bills Mafia represent.
There you go.
Yeah, who are people looking for? You know, go over the break page, check out what we got. You know, who do you collect? What teams are you looking for specifically? You know, I know there's a lot of breaks up there, but we would love to point you in the right direction so you can get the memorabilia, the beautiful autographs that you need.
Brandon, I'm new here, and I know Rip is too. What's your squad? Who are you looking for? I know you're in that practice squad, but who specifically do you want in that practice squad? I mean, there's a lot of hot fire. There's the Keon Coleman Speed Flex, the Josh Allen licensed jersey. There's a CJ Stroud slab, and that beautiful Emmitt Smith mini. But let me know who you're most interested in snagging. And who your team is. Who do you ride with?
Mike, it's a double-edged sword here. Because on the one hand, I'm having a great time. Love chatting with our viewers, our customers. We got 32 folks in here right now. I love chatting with you. We always have great conversation when we're not, you know, talking about what's on the board, what's up for grabs, what you can double up on, all that wonderful stuff. It's already 10:53. We are 7 minutes away from 11.
That's crazy.
It is. Time has flown by. And again, that's a testament to what great company you and all of our customers are. Josh Allen jersey, but I'm a Patriots fan.
I like it.
I'm a Dolphins fan, and even I got to take a look at this Josh Allen jersey and go, and it's a licensed jersey as well, and go, diggity dang.
Let's do our best
That's
to get that to
sweet.
you. Let's close that out, guys.
MVP.
It's
you
got
know?
3 to go.
He's also so due to break through this year. It's going to be either him or Lamar, and I feel like he's going to take that MVP. And you know the narratives that usually come with a lot of solo achievements, and I think he's going to use that to fuel him to just completely torch our Patriots and Dolphins.
Guys, 2 spots to go now in that
There we
practice
go.
squad. And you're not wrong, Rip. I think if, you know, the Bills get a little bit better referee and officiating,
Well, hey, look, those are
he'll
the
get
things.
further along.
Here's what I say: you got to control your controllables. That's not something that's in your control unless you actually do commit the penalty, then you got to stop committing the penalty. But if you're not,
I was referring more to the first downs, and they controlled the fact that they got those first downs because they moved the ball there. I just don't know. Yeah, I guess you could say it needs to be a little bit more definitive. But you look at those replays; it looked awfully definitive to me. I don't know NFL. I don't know NFL. I'm just saying.
I will say, geez, a whiz. First of all, you can also double up here with the CJ Stroud and the Nico Collins.
That would be
that'd be a great
insane.
connection right there because those two are going to pop off this year.
That's a Nico Collins authentic, is it not?
It's an authentic rave.
Authentic rave.
There's
Ew,
also,
that's
again,
nice.
we get a lot of minis coming through here in the mornings, morning minis. This Emmitt Smith custom Gators mini it's out of control. As a UF alum myself, boy howdy, this is a special piece. I could think of many people I would personally love to gift this to, if not just keep it for myself. But that ain't where I am. You see this Tony Dorsett too? Look at that autograph
on that?
right on that left edge of the star. That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. Yeah. And again, Tony Dorsett, legend, Hall of Famer. Same thing with Eric Dickerson. This Keon Coleman Speed Flex is bonkers. It's full on bonkers. And again, this is in the practice squad. This is one of the least expensive ways you can get your hands on a Speed Flex right here.
Show it to him real quick.
Oh, yeah, I pulled it up. I'm not even showing. Thank you, Mike. Keeping me honest here. You got the portrait, the Keon Coleman portrait right here. Josh Allen got the most calls last year. Statistic. Thank you, Common popping in. And has the last 5 years when it comes to roughing the passer especially. But I still love him. The dude is a beast. Would want the auto. Absolutely you want the auto.
It's true. I'm just saying he not only should have gotten the roughing the passer, he should have gotten the first down. But I'm not going to go against your Chiefs, Common. Your Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
And Common continues to tease me with Gators and Dolphins autos that if the Emmitt Smith doesn't get pulled by Saturday, I get the Emmitt, which means this is going to close and I'm going to pull that Emmitt Smith.
Oh,
so at least
sure.
I get to see it.
You pull your teams.
I know I pull my teams.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. If there's ever any Dolphins or Gators or I haven't really hit any of my teams outside of the football world.
I wonder if there's Orioles later on
I wonder if there's
today.
any O's or Marlins.
Just saying. Close out those minis.
So it got the practice squad got to 2, right? Is that where we're at now?
Practice squad is at 2.
Is at 2 before I even had a chance to give my ultimatum. We're at 10:57 right now.
Yeah.
So we're 3 minutes from 11. We'll go a little bit over, but let's see right now. 10:57. Let's give it 5 minutes.
Okay.
If by 11:02 we aren't by, this hasn't sold out. By 11:02, 5 minutes, this absolutely should sell out.
Yeah. I mean, it's moving, guys.
Between what's in there, it's absolutely loaded, and the fact that it's moving. And again, do it for Brandon's birthday.
Yeah, let's help Brandon out. Hey, you know what? You could be getting in there for a number of different reasons. You want to help Brandon out and close it out, but hey, you're getting in there yourself, so you want to win something too, don't you? So maybe you want to upset Brandon on his birthday. Sorry, Brandon, but them's the breaks. So get in there. You have the opportunity at that Keon Coleman Speed Flex, the Josh Allen licensed jersey that Brandon really wants. Hey, you know what? Maybe you get in and the Josh Allen doesn't get pulled and Brandon still has his opportunity to win what he wants for his birthday in another break, and you still come away with Speed Flex Keon Coleman. You're not a bad guy then, you know? Or you win that licensed jersey that he wants, and now you have something that you can propose a trade. Although the trade would have to be within this show. Otherwise, you guys got to figure it out on your own, but it's always a possibility. So, Brandon, happy birthday. Brandon, I don't believe, is necessarily a new guy. Let me double check in here. Brandon looks like you've been with us for a little bit. As far as I'm seeing in here. I have not seen the name in here, though, but let's... Dan Common! If it doesn't get pulled by next Tuesday, you can have it, Jeff. What was Jeff asking
Sterling
for?
Sharp.
Oh, the Sterling Sharp.
I think
Common
Common's
is just
being...
Santa Claus this morning in the chat.
I'm trying to find him on the board here.
It
I'm
is...
assuming he's a headliner.
Sterling Sharp.
And I don't. So I think Common maybe a little tongue in cheek here.
Is he playing around here?
I think that's Sterling Sharp.
I don't see Sterling Sharp still in here as the headliners, unless he's in the. I don't know how we would
the
know if he's
vault?
in the diamond in the rough.
I thought I saw him on one of these pages.
I don't see Sterling Sharp on our board up here. Maybe that's a mistake, but yeah, Common. Tanya was saying she doesn't want to jump in until tomorrow. She said Friday will be her first win, but I don't know, Tanya. The more chances, the better. And it's Brandon's birthday. What can I get Common for my birthday? Says
If you're
Brandon.
looking for some nice gifts
Into the
from
breaks.
Ultimate Autographs,
Into the breaks. That's what it is.
there you
Brandon,
go.
I know you've got that. Is it the one spot in the where are we at here? Yeah, Brandon's got the one spot in the practice squad double box break. Brandon, you might want to double up there, buddy. Just to solidify the fact that you get that Josh Allen division, the the Bills in the
yeah, okay.
AFC.
The Sterling Sharp was in the diamonds, and I do believe it's not on the board, so I do believe got pulled. So yeah,
Common will
Jeff,
get
you can
you an
definitely
air-
have it.
Common will get you an air high five. So, Brandon, maybe you want to double up in there just so that you get the AFC East with the Bills, and you have a chance if that Josh Allen jersey comes popping out of the break.
2 minutes.
And it will
Dose.
allow people to see that it's one away from closing. Maybe somebody's on the fence and maybe they're doing that thing. Well, I'll jump in if you jump in. Guys, Brandon's already in here. But if Brandon has to help it out a little bit more, maybe that's the case.
We're 1 minute from the time limit I gave here on the practice squad. We're gonna go ahead in a minute and head to our chase wheel spin.
Yep.
It was the minis and the can't miss, so we should have a couple groups there as we closed 2 of those out. Correct?
Right.
The
Maybe by the
man,
time we're
I
done.
can't believe we didn't 86 those minis. That really bugs me.
Yeah. You guys want opening day stuff. We got to get rid of those minis. However, I will say maybe by the time we're done with closing out the chase wheel spin, maybe we have those last 2 spots in the practice squad.
I don't know. We'll
Taken
see.
up?
That's not up to us. And I was gonna say, Brandon, if you are looking for Captain Ken wants to close out that practice squad. If you are looking for gifts from Ultimate Autographs, make sure you pay attention to your signature club points, my friend, because those add up, and those you get all sorts of goodies for just doing what you're already going to be doing here at Ultimate Autographs, which is buying into breaks and winning sweet autograph memorabilia. Follow us on all of our socials, and all of these things could be coming your way, depending on how disciplined you are at saving up your points.
Yep. Don't go and make new accounts just to get whatever the opening discount is. Earn those points, start racking them up, and you'll get a better odd at the end.
All right, Mike, 'tis time.
Chase Wheelspin,
Chase wheel spin.
you've been hot.
You go ahead and set that up. I'm just gonna take a little look one more time, see where we're going at. We still 2 left. Still 2 left in the practice squad. So time is of the essence, I'll say.
When do you see a Speed Flex and a licensed jersey in a practice squad? That's crazy.
Look at that. Common dropping some more knowledge on us. Sig Club, you also get, they track it. They have your birthday, and you get a $10 birthday gift card. There you go.
Very nice. You are not a veteran if you don't have at least 5 accounts. Well, I don't know about that. Oh,
High Tide.
Yep.
High Tide closing us out in the
Josh.
practice squad. Not even getting.
All right.
Not even getting to that chase wheel
Yeah,
spin because
so
we're too busy yapping.
We might
off
as
our
we might
gums.
as well do this first before we go to the chase wheel spin. So let me get that all set up
Excellent
for
job,
you.
High Tide. Great job, everybody, for filling that practice squad break, the double. We're also, another thing I'm excited about, we're going to see what's in that one old box for the old practice squad. And then, of course, crack into the new. Crack into the new. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Great times here in the UA break room. Sorry, I'm doing my little delicious dish. Go back to SNL for a second. Oh, yeah. These are big, bulky boxes.
You know
love a
what?
bulky
Let me
box.
just double check. This
All right.
looks like that.
Okay.
We are ready to rumble.
Love it. Love it. And let's go to the break screen. The break screen. And make sure that this is... There we go. Great. So, only going to need one number from the new practice squad. The ticker is accurate. Please, Al Gaona, Patty Lopez Separo, Brandon Edry, happy birthday. Kenneth Stanton, William Huff, Brad Lovejoy, Josh Simmons closing us out and giving us 23 in the new. 23 in the new. Thank you, Josh Simmons. Let's go ahead and...
I don't believe I have 23 in the new.
You're right. That was the one thing. We got 11. We got 11 from Brandon Edry. So let's go with 11. Sorry there, Josh. It was one of the few numbers we don't have. It's the one number we don't have in the new. So we went with 11. 11 in the new. Excellent. So let me just fix that here. Thank y'all so much. Let's close out that old. It's going to be 27 in the old. Hey, it's all good. You know, you want to get that out there quickly because time is of the essence when it comes to calling that box number. You know, box caller magic. Seen that be a thing. Closer magic, which is what you got going on. Seen that be a thing. We got some single sniper magic in here ready to go. So a lot of different ways this can play out. Let's go ahead and take to the randomization page and mix all these suckers up. So 11 randomizations on the page. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And NFC North, going to be in the birthday spot. Brandon Edry. Let me increase that a little bit there. Get that name in there. Patty, you're going to be the NFC South, NFC East, Al Gaona. NFC West, Josh Simmons. AFC North, William Huff. AFC South, Josh Simmons. AFC East, Kenneth Stanton. And AFC West, Pastor Brad Lovejoy. Alrighty, let's go. 27 from the old. 27 from the old. Good luck, everybody. And thank you for playing as always. Oh, okay. This is the first Steelers quarterback I can remember. Cordell Stewart.
Oh, wow.
AKA Slash on the Steelers mini. Fantastic pull. And that is the AFC North. William Huff, congratulations. One spot, one win here in the, it could be another one, here in the practice squad. This was the last in the old practice squad. And man, Slash was a beast. Slash was absolutely before his time, made a Super Bowl. Steelers all-timer, if not legend. Cordell Stewart, great job with that mini on the classic Steelers mini. William Huff, way to go, buddy.
Very nice job. All right, guys. So the old practice squad, the excessive celebration is over and done with. We have the new double box break live for you for the end around practice squad. The single I'm about to make live as well. So you can buy into it. That is only opportunities at this new practice squad, the end around, which could include that Josh Allen licensed jersey if it's not already in this box. There's a CJ Stroud slab card if it's not in this box. Keon Coleman Speed Flex if it's not in that box. Although it felt kind of light to me. I don't know what we got here. So all the brand new stuff is coming at you as we speak.
Common huffing and puffing to a W. Former Bear as well, Cordell Stewart. Had a little stint with the Bears. Man, yeah, definitely before his time. Loved watching Cordell Stewart do his thing. All right, feels like we have a slab. I don't think it's the Stroud. Oh, okay. So not only is it a slab, not only is it authenticated by Beckett, but it's also a 9.5 Gem Mint Joseph Adai auto. Yeah,
Oh,
I know,
okay.
right?
Wow.
Again, Joseph Adai, loved watching him run for the Colts
That's a name I have not heard
from
in a
the
long
backfield. Yeah, absolutely. That is beautiful. On the 2008, this is a rookie auto too. So on the
Okay.
2008 Playoff Contender Series, Joseph Adai, rookie auto, going into the AFC North, Josh Simmons. There you go. Closer magic. Great job there on the let me get this. How can I properly display this?
time. We don't have the card holders.
We don't
just
have a little slab
yet.
holder. I'll put my water bottle there to show the beautiful Joseph Adai slab card. Rookie, graded too. A lot of our slabs aren't necessarily graded. They're authenticated and slabbed. But I do love seeing one that's graded. And a Beckett 9.5, I ain't going to shake a stick at that.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. All right. We like that. Very nice, guys.
How's everything else looking out? I know we got our Chase wheel spin coming up.
Yeah, that'll be next because we don't have anything else moving too quickly. Although, guys, if you
Well, that's a
want to
shame.
get ahead of everybody else that's tuning into the noon show, I would suggest jumping into those jerseys because you know those are hot. You can also jump into the vault. The vault is there as well. We have Jeff coming in clutch with
The
the
assist.
assist.
Hey, we found them.
Very nice. All right, thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Happy
Thank you,
belated
Jeff.
birthday too.
Oh boy, yeah, it was just his birthday. He's giving us gifts. What's the deal with
right.
that? Well, I'm gonna leave that on the table just because we can now.
I could have sworn he was going to be on a plane to go see. Oh, maybe that's next week.
That is next week.
it's
yeah, I
next week
believe.
that the Red Sox have their.
Or no, maybe it's like later today.
Is
Could
it
be
later today? Yeah. I mean that's a quick flight. So he's a Red Sox fan, Bostonian.
And to Fenway for opening day.
Yeah, I'm
opening
jealous.
day.
Fenway is a very nice ballpark. But yeah, wow, what a slab right there.
Yeah, I'm a card guy too, so you know, this just tickles my own personal sensibilities, as it were.
Enter
Enter
Sandman Jeff. Yeah, I mean, what a sneaky win right in there. I mean, just coming in clutch. We like that.
We love that.
right.
So yeah, I'm gonna check out the break page one more time. One more time.
The next thing I was going to talk about was the vault. There's still 5 spots available in the vault. But guys, I will say those diamonds have all of the names left. If you want to jump in there, there's still, I know we still have the old diamonds here, so it is paired. However, once we get to those new diamonds, 26 of the 30 boxes there, we have, I don't have it listed here, 1, 2, 3 speed flexes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those 26 boxes have a headliner. That's half. That's 50%.
Nice little preview for y'all
like that.
going into the 12. Here's the thing. When all's said and done, and this all goes down in the annals of history, we're gonna look back at this particular college series, midterms. Again, full-size authentics, speed flex all throughout. We're gonna look back at this and see that the ratios were 11 headliners to 16 boxes, and we're gonna say, how did that not go bananas in the morning? You know?
yeah,
I,
that's true.
it's still like, that's crazy to me. I know we got, you know, a chase wheel spin going on. I know we got all sorts of other stuff happening. We're trying to get to a new series, trying to get through the minis.
Oh,
But the fact that we're looking at these kind of ratios in the college, like that's not gonna last long.
Right.
People who've been doing this for a long time are gonna pop in, see those ratios, hear those ratios, and go, well, this is how is this still here for me?
Right.
Speaking of ratios, if you want to close out that vault, literally, if you hit, you win. You're guaranteed either a headliner or a vault $200 vault key. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, amen about the college. That's what I'm saying. Again,
Charles wants to see our baseball opening day. Charles,
Well,
we gotta close these minis to do that, my good sir.
you know, and let the record show, I have not been the one to outwardly say it. I've tiptoed, I've teased, I've alluded to.
I don't know. Could be. Could be.
But yeah, so that's gonna do it. I think.
What were you
here.
going to add to the college before I jumped in there? Were you saying something else?
Oh,
it's just hot.
it's again, like the numbers don't make sense that it's not.
Yeah.
It didn't start the day just absolutely blazing out on fire.
Also, Jeff, I may have had that. I know originally from Boston, but I think he did say he's a Mariano Rivera fan. So,
okay.
Yep. Mariano and Metallica are great. That is a great combo right there.
As a Dolphins fan, having been in the AFC East with Tom Brady for all those years, at a certain point, like they just beat you into submission, and you're like, all right, fine, you're the greatest, whatever, great for you.
Yeah.
I have to acknowledge greatness.
Sorry, Orioles.
Yeah, let's do the chase wheel spin.
Yep.
We'll see where we're at. You know, again, it's the perfect time to jump the line in the noon show. Jump the line, fill these out, have everyone, tuning into the noon show going, what the heck?
Yeah,
where's all our spots?
Yeah, why are all the spots taken? Well, because the early bird got the worm.
Yeah, those early birdies. But that's not what happened. Everyone in the noon show is going to get in and just be like, good. My bounties are still here. Cool. All right, this is everyone in the wheel spin?
Yep. There should be 2 groups. Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and mix them up.
That was the people who got into the Play Clock Mini first break and the Can't Miss Jerseys and Minis first break.
And it would have been whatever's after the minis, but y'all didn't want to go for it.
Yeah, that's tough.
11 randomizations. Whoever is at top will receive the wheel spun amount for, in a UA gift card. And 11 times, Christian Trout. Excellent job.
All right.
There. The Colorado. Oh no, I can't remember. Colorado. Prime. Boy. Shire Piper. I knew
There it
that.
is, yeah.
I knew that. Common asking if that's an AJ Przinsky jersey. Come on, Common.
It
That's
is
not an AJ Przinsky.
AJ never wore these Southside jerseys, so I did not go with that. I have a Luis Robert on. The only man in my closet that is still on the team.
Colorado Piper Shire Piper. Excuse me. Please let me know if there is a number you would like us to start on. Otherwise, I will start at 1 because we started back at 1. Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you a few seconds to make that decision. Come to that decision. If not, I will start it at 1. At 1. Despite there not being much on the table, Mike, we've still had a lot of great hits.
Yeah.
A lot of fantastic highlights. Mostly jerseys and minis, but dang, I've pulled 2 Gale Sayers jerseys in 2 weeks. I'm elated about that. Not as elated as the folks who received those jerseys, but that was something special nonetheless. All right, I'm going to start at 1. And Christian, you will receive that gift card in your email when it comes available very shortly. Which, nothing nuts today. 16, solid number. That's my mom's favorite number. 16. That's her lucky number. So you get the Carmen DiPasquale number there, Christian. $16 in a Ultimate Autographs gift card coming your way in your email. Thank you so much for playing. So
Very nice. Yeah, common. I do not own an AJ Pierzynski jersey. Sadly to say, I have a Paul Konerko and I have a Joe Crede. I had an AJ Pierzynski jersey, but nothing quite as nice as that Gale Sayers that you pulled, which we probably could have left on the table. But we you never know. And jerseys are a little bit tough to display. It was nice of Jeff getting us this slab card holder right
look
here.
at this.
That is definitely something to display. It's a name that we haven't seen. I haven't seen or
But
even
again,
heard of
fond
in a
memories,
while, so.
great fantasy player.
Yeah.
Joe Adai in that backfield for Peyton Manning.
We still had a bunch of awesome
Peyton Manning or
minis.
Andrew Luck? Well, he was in the Andrew Luck era, I think.
The NFC North was hot today. We had the DJ Moore mini and the Jordan Addison mini to go with that Gale Sayers jersey. So both of those were very, very
Okay.
nice. Even as a
He
Bears
crossed
fan,
over
I lean towards that
eras.
Jordan Addison because of the fact that it had that nice purple worked into that logo there. So
His
trading,
rookie,
trading.
he won the Super Bowl
on
in
my
his
own
rookie
kind.
year in 06.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, against the
Yeah,
Bears.
no,
Yeah.
I know. Sore subject, but it happened, okay?
What happened to count on losing the Super Bowl?
It happened. I think I might still have an AJ Pierzynski auto card. I got to double check, but I may have sold it. I got to double check though. If you're interested,
Yeah.
It's all yours.
Absolutely. I love AJ.
cool. And I love AJs as well, such as all the AJs we have in here. AJ Brown, AJ Green. We got AJs out the wazoo.
AJ's galore.
So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, for buying into these breaks, for all the good stuff. You know, helping these, helping us attain all this wonderful sports memorabilia at a fraction of the price of paying retail. Thanks for playing, Mike. Thank you for producing the heck out of this show today. Any final thoughts?
Nothing. I'm eager to, just as much as you guys are, to see what we've got coming for baseball opening day. So make sure we close out these minis during the noon show. The faster we do, the faster we get there. And Rip and I may have a little bit of a surprise for you tomorrow.
Hey, guys, tune in.
We came here in jerseys today. That should be nice enough, but we may be
Who
very,
knows what magical mysticism may happen between now and tomorrow's show?
We may be, we'll say, I don't know, changing things up. I don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
you'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, you'll see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. Boy, I gotta say, final thoughts from me. Fun show. The lack of college movement was baffling, and not closing those minis out to get to the next series.
Yeah, guys, we gotta
also
turn
in
that
the
up next
baffling
session.
category. So don't do them dirty in the noon. Let's get through all this stuff and uncover new gems that are out there. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to the whole crew here at Ultimate Autographs from the Ultimate Autograph Break Room on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. That's Mike. This is Rip signing off. Have a great day. See y'all at noon. Well, they'll see you at noon.
Yeah.